Hey everybody, happy Thursday. I hope y'all are feeling good. How is everybody doing? How are y'all feeling? It's your girl, the Brooke Ashley, and I thought I would hop on here and talk about a few hot topics. So come on in, y'all. Come on in. How are y'all doing? I hope y'all are feeling good. I hope everybody's feeling great. I hope y'all are enjoying this very sunny but very cold Thursday. So come on in the room. Come on in the room, y'all. Come on in the room. Let me know you're here. Make sure to hit that like button, y'all. Come on in. We got to talk. We have got to talk, y'all. We have got to talk. Y'all, come on in, y'all. Come on in. How are y'all doing? Yes, honey. Yes. Yeah, y'all. Listen, we had a good time yesterday. The SLC recap. We stayed on talking about the Desperados and all that, like we always do. We had a good old time yesterday. Yes, y'all. Come on in. Come on in. How are y'all doing? Come on in. Oh, y'all are starting already, honey. Y'all are starting already. Thank you so much. Come on in, y'all. Come on in. You said you are awake now. Honey, we were up all night talking, okay? Come on in, y'all. Come on in. Okay, come on. Weekend starts now. I know that's right, y'all. Come on in, guys. Come on in the room. How are y'all feeling? How are y'all doing? It's time to just talk, okay? All right. Baby, the chat is on lock. We can have fun again. Yes, honey, yes. Oh, I love that. I love that. Come on in. Yes, thank you so much. Come on in, y'all. Babe, we had such a good time yesterday. We had the best time. But guys, I do want to let's get into the tea, y'all. So from the title, y'all know that some of these fans, some of these stands are a bit unhinged. I know that we do get invested in these shows, but it is never that deep to send out threats, to act like you want to physically harm a housewife or anybody on TV or has a platform, or to leave poor reviews on their business's website. That's what's happening with Angel. There have been some unhinged trolls who have gone onto the Wonderland website, leaving bad reviews, and they've never even set foot in Colorado, never had any of her experiences, and leaving horrible reviews. I have the reviews right here. We can go through them, read them, and we will talk about all of it, okay? So this person, Brittany Kruger, she wrote based off of what you provided to the ladies. I'm sorry, guys. I have it so small, so I can't even it's like, let me just read it. Let me read it on my phone. I hope it's not too small on the screen that you're watching from. Let me just do it on my phone because I'm like struggling to read this, child. Do I need glasses or something? But Brittany Kruger wrote, based off of what you provided the ladies on RHOP, I would never use your services. How do you not know how to provide basic needs, get everyone to where they need to go, and just be a good host? I think you definitely need to attend a course in hospitality. She left a 1-star review. Blair Clemente said, running water isn't included, hard pass. Another 1-star review. Emma McGrath, as you see right here in the middle, Emma McGrath wrote, host that doesn't host, can't locate activities, can't coordinate accommodation or check on well-being of guests, avoid. Another review from Lori Labby wrote, she didn't even know where her own experience was. She got lost 2 hours away. Angel, get yourself together, girl, then maybe start a business. So now, shout out to O Chadwick. I follow him on Twitter. We're mutuals. He wrote, reality TV is supposed to be fun, not a digital firing squad. Housewives fans review bombing Wonderland outdoors over Angel's RHOP Colorado trip is unhinged behavior. Every single one of these miserable people needs to go touch grass. I agree. Angel wrote back and replied, disgusting behavior. This is just the tip of the iceberg of what I've endured from some fans this season. I don't care what anybody says. This isn't normal. So as y'all see, Angel has spoken and said that she's received a lot of hate for no reason, and it's not normal. Listen, I'm going to just say this. I don't care who the housewife is. There is never, that's uncalled for. That is uncalled for. To sit up there and try to bomb her business and give her horrible reviews that you haven't even used, you haven't paid for. That's weirdo behavior. I think that as a society, we need to get back to calling things what it is. We need to start telling the truth. Sometimes you're a weirdo. And I think that we're doing people a disservice by not calling out weirdo, unhinged behavior. There are some people who are not well, and they are watching content creators, influencers, reality TV stars, celebrities with a very horrible, hateful, envious eye, and we have to talk about it. It's got to stop. You don't have to like a particular person, but to go out of your way and lie on them, just so you know, no good's going to come to you. The energy that you put out in this world, you will get it back 20-fold. Believe that. Okay. And if you believe in God, then you know that God sits high and he looks low. So you don't get away with anything in this life. So when you want to sit up here and troll somebody, if you're over here making burner accounts to harass somebody, just know that you will be found out, and the ramifications, you're going to suffer the consequences of your actions. It's just like it's getting to be too much. It's showing that some people don't have lives. I have never ever thought to do anything like that. I don't care for Giselle and Ashley, but you'll never see me on the GNA website, if they even have one. You'll never catch me talking about, oh yeah, the clothes are horrible or whatever they were selling. I'm not going to do that. It's a show. I watch the show. I talk about it. Then I turn the MacBook off and I go about my business. I have a full life. I think that we're dealing with people who don't have full lives. They are miserable. You don't do this. Hey, Sally K, thank you for the super chat. These fans have been showing their behinds with Angel and the fake reviews and with swatting Garcelle second time. Yes, they only do it with certain housewives. These fans really make it way too toxic. They do. They do. And it's like really sad because even on social media, when you talk about certain franchises, especially Potomac, but I will say since season 5, things have not been all the way right, because it's no shade. But ever since that assault took place, a different fan base infiltrated, because a lot of folks are not watching Potomac until season 5, and it's no shade, but I'm just being honest. Like, it's very aggravating because things have not been right. The Potomac fandom has gotten very toxic. You can't even state your opinion on Twitter without it being a fight. It's getting weird. It's getting weird. And we have too many unwell, unhinged people who are watching these shows, and they have this parasocial relationship with folks who don't know them, and they're resorting to this. This is unhinged, loser, weirdo behavior. If you don't like Angel, fine. But to sit here and do this, you need help. You need to see the lady. There's no way around that. Angel does not deserve that, period. We can all agree that Angel does not deserve what she's getting. And y'all know I like Angel, and I'm really upset to see this for her. It's very much it's lames. The fandom mimics what's happening on the show. The other franchises are not like this. Potomac got my attention after season 5. It's a mess. No, I'm serious. People have got to see the lady. Yeah, I feel sorry for her too. I feel very sorry for Angel. She's had a really rough go of things. I mean, Angel, I've said this to you. If you come back, I think that it will be a different vibe. I hope, I'm torn. I've told you to your face, Angel. I said, Angel, you don't need this show. You and Bobby are good financially. You're set. You have a beautiful family, beautiful kids, great marriage. You don't need this. So, if please don't let the pressure of, proving somebody wrong to have you come back on this show that you don't need. But if she does come back, I hope that things are better for her. I did tell her, I said, listen, you have your fellow housewives who they had a rough go in the beginning, and now look at them now that, people like them. So whatever she decides, we can all agree that Angel does not deserve what she's getting right now. This is nasty. This is nasty. Yes, people are evil. And Sandy, they are trying to take down her business just because of a show. It's very sad. I want her back now more than ever. Yeah, I agree. Oh, I'd be suing left and right. She needs to come back without case so she can really integrate with the ladies. But I Wouldn't be, but I wouldn't come back if I were her. Yeah, I'm torn. I'm torn. There's a part of me that wants to say, Angel, come back, show these women, you have what it takes. Give them your ass to kiss. But I feel like, you know what, girl, you don't need this. You're good. Angel is good financially. She's a beautiful woman. I mean, y'all, y'all don't understand. Angel in person, I said, Angel, the camera does not do you justice, honey. Beautiful. Okay, snatched, honey, snatched. But yeah, Angel does not need this show, honey. She is good without Potomac. A lot of these women, if Potomac goes off or they get fired, this was their only lifeline. It's their only source of income. But Angel's bills will not be affected if she comes back or not. So I'm rooting for her. I really am. No, it is sick. Doing reality TV in this day and age doesn't seem fun. It doesn't. It really doesn't. It truly doesn't. I'm just like, when you think about it, it's child, I'm telling you, you got to pray. You have to pray and fast before you say yes to reality television. It could either be the best thing ever or the worst thing ever. I don't know. I feel like the juice is not worth the squeeze anymore, especially if you do have money, if you come from money and you're not pressed for money. I don't know about joining reality TV, especially Housewives. I just don't know. I don't know. Reality TV is not safe. Yeah, it's not. It used to be fun, but not anymore. It's true. It's lost its purpose. No, it's very true. It's very true. You said the bill collectors are not calling Angel's phone, unlike some of the others. Exactly, honey. She does not have the bill collectors the way Whitney does on SOC. The way Miss Ashley Darby and some of these other Potomac ladies, Pam Oliver, the bill collectors are at the door, banging on the door, bust down the door. Pam's people, don't even start with me. I made a joke. You'll be okay. Okay? Stop. Yes. That last part of the SLC had me screaming. Yes, honey. When we talked about the bill collectors at Whitney's door, honey, we said the bill collectors are at her door, honey. She said, baby, ain't nothing going on but the rent. Oh my gosh. Yes, exactly. She has it all going on. Yup, she's happily married, rich. She doesn't need to do threesomes with an old man. Exactly. The debt collectors are camping outside of Pam's house as we speak, honey. Now she's singing the song. I am screaming. The problem is these housewives will have the money and the life, but still want that fame. Yeah, they do. They do want. I mean, I've told you a million times about Miss Sutton Brown on Beverly Hills. She is addicted to this fame. Child, I felt really bad for Angel. They were doing way too much. They were. The Potomac fans are adding to making the show being upper poor. Listen, it's raggedy. It's getting raggedy because I don't know what this is all about. Yes, Angie K on SOC. She's very desperate for this fame. She's doing well financially, but she's very desperate. I mean, Miss Mamas is dehydrated. Yep, they don't have the popularity growing up. Very true. Angel doesn't need the show, but Brooke, you know that thing. Yep, you know that thing that thing called fame works. What good is all that money if no one knows who you are? I think Angel will come back if they ask. I agree. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Listen, honey, the girls want to be famous. So she might come back because you don't go on these shows not wanting to be famous, honey. You go on these shows because you want to be known. You're right. You know how that thing called fame works. You're right. You called it. Parched, honey. Yes. Oh my gosh. If Angie does not come back to SLC next season, I won't be mad. I think that Angie's time is done. Thank you for your services. There's not much real reality television. However, they can really hurt her business and ruin her reputation with no true facts. Exactly. Fame is not worth letting these haters destroy your life. No, it's true. It's true. It's very true. It's very true. But a lot of these women, if they were not the cool girl, they weren't the sexy girl, they were never that girl growing up, or even in their 20s or 30s, they are trying to recapture that feeling now. And it's very sad. You said everyone is talking about the bullying this season. GNA fans are trying to force out Angel so that Ashley can stay. Definitely believe that Ashley's going to be gone after this season. Yeah, I believe that Ashley is going to be gone this season too. I think I'm prayerful. I in my soul, I think that 2026 we will finally get our prayers answered with Ashley being gone. So if this show's going to destroy her business, then I guess she should leave. So sad. I just hope she learns something from this season and comes back and gives it to the girls. Andy won't get rid of Ashley. Listen, I'm prayerful. I'm prayerful that she'll be gone. I mean, 99% of the fans and the viewers want her gone. Everybody. Even people, I'm seeing people who were maybe not a fan of hers. Maybe they were just indifferent towards Ashley. They could take her or leave her. Even people who are neutral on Ashley are saying, no, it's time for her to go. So when people who are neutral on you are saying it's time for you to go, it's time for her to go. You said they might keep her the way they kept Gina and Emily. I really hope not. Ashley's storyline left with Michael. Exactly. Yes, honey, we are. I'm prayerful, honey. I am prayerful. Do you think they're waiting for Ashley and Giselle to fall out? I would love to see that. I didn't even think about that. Do we care? I mean, their friendship to me is not that compelling at all for us to wait for them to fall out. I don't know. I don't want to see that. I mean, if that's the case, then I guess we'll be waiting for a long time. I don't know. You said it may depend on Giselle. Giselle will fight for Ashley. I think that with Karen coming back, Wendy's legal problems, right? Being on trial for fraud. The trial starts in April. I think that we have so much meat with those two that Ashley's time is just it's we don't need her. Like I'm so serious. I think that Karen and Wendy and all their stuff, there's enough that's going to be going on that we don't need to focus on Ashley. We don't. The only reason why I could see them keeping Ashley, maybe they feel Ashley's always a good antagonist and she probably will be throwing shade at Karen and Wendy during this hard time. I don't know, but that's the only way I could see them keeping her. But I don't know, y'all. I think that we have enough meat to we can give Ashley the door. Yeah, she's not needed at all. She's not. We have enough brewing. They said Karen and Wendy really got into it at the reunion. Yeah, they did. Stacey said they were fighting the whole reunion. When Karen came out, it was like, I said, wow. Ashley has no morality. She will do anything. Very true. Ashley adds zero factor. I agree. And a newbie or two could rightfully take her place. I agree. Yeah, we have Stacey. Yeah, between Stacey, Wendy, and Karen, we don't need Ashley. So, hey, so Steph, thank you for the super chat. Thank you for speaking out on this. Oh yeah, I could not pass it by. When I saw this, I was like, oh no, we got to speak on this. We have to. Hey, so fresh, so clean. Thank you for the super chat. Psychological incompetence evaluation should be standard for social media use. I agree. Hey, Dark Child 99, thank you for the super chat. The one impersonating Wendy probably got their immature nutcase giggles leaving that review on her business page. Yeah, they said they spelled Wendy's name Wendy Osufu. Very embarrassing. Hey, Sally K, thank you for the super chat. I need Doja Wannabe to not come back. And while we're at it, keep Charisse and her thirsty behind off too. Same. I feel the same way. They both got on my nerves, but pimping out Jackson for a storyline is weird at this point. I don't see them bringing Charisse back. I don't see them bringing Charisse back. We have a lot going on. It's no shade, but I don't think that we need Charisse back. Yes, Wendy Osufo, a mess. They're always going to call crazy trolls. We're always going to call the crazy trolls out. One of Pam's friends. Oh, you think it's one of Wendy's friends who put that review up? I hope they wouldn't do that. But then again, child, we never thought this would happen. Ashley's a protection pet, so I'm scared they will keep her, and Charisse keeps talking about her hookup with her son. It probably was, Pam. She ain't working, right? Ashley's story has been told. There's no meat left on the bone. I agree. Charisse let the mouse go. Karen would not allow them to bring back Charisse. Yeah, we don't need Charisse. Ashley needs to wrap up her bunions and make her exit. The only reason why she was kept is because of her beef with Candace. Ashley doesn't have the I or the T. I agree. Now, wait, hold on. Do you guys see the pictures coming out from the Ultimate Girls Trip, road trip? Did you see that when they stopped in, I believe, Atlanta? The Potomac girls were there. Stacy was there and Candace. And there's a picture with Nene, Stacy, Giselle, Candace, and I want to say Ashley as well. So there are some rumblings that Giselle and Candace were cordial to each other. So I said, wait, what? Either way, child, I said, well, we'll have to stay tuned. But Giselle and Candace took a picture together, and I am floored, honey. Yes, yes. Portia was in the picture too. Stacy's hair ate down in the picture. Yes. Yep, Ashley was in drag. Yep. So you said hell froze over. Yep, Portia too. So I said, okay. Robin was there too. Sure was. Charisse is giving slow and boring. Why else do you drag your son's business to the local news if you're living a good life? You said, I'm so mad at Kenya. She should have been there. I know. Listen, if we're talking about fumbling the bag, we got to talk about Kenya more. If we are talking about fumbling the bag, Kenya is up there. Kenya, was one of the worst fumbles I have ever seen in Real Housewives history. I know we've talked about what Wendy's done and Wendy fumbling the bag, doing this fraud, allegedly, but Kenya is a very sad story. And with this, all that's going on, she owes all this back rent with the hair salon. She might be evicted from that space. A mess. Kenya effed everything up. I mean, to be getting paid $1.5 million, $2 million over at Bravo, and to F up your own salary like this, now you're off the show, a hot mess. And now she's not filming for Ultimate Girls Trip. She's low-key blackballed right now. It's horrible. Just a mess, child. You don't feel bad for Kenya at all. You said next. Yeah, she had everything. I think Kenya is a little bit of a self-saboteur. And I also feel like I like Kenya, but I do think that Kenya is somebody where you can't tell her anything. I think that Kenya is somebody, just like a lot of these women, who they get a big head and they only want yes men around them. I think that whoever was around Kenya when she told them about this stunt she was about to pull, nobody had the balls to say to her, Kenya, this is going to backfire greatly. Don't do it. I believe that Kenya told whoever was in her circle she was going to do this, and they were too afraid to tell her it was a horrible idea. But I wish that Kenya had somebody in her circle to tell her, don't you dare do this. You will be fired. This is a horrible idea. It's going to ruin the entire vibe of your grand opening. Just the ripple effect of what she did. One of y'all made a great point about, a few lives ago, we talked about this, and one of y'all made a wonderful point in my comments. You said, Brooke, when you think about it, when she pulled that stunt, she low-key cursed her hair salon, because a hair salon for women, it's a sacred space where we go, we talk, we gossip, we get, our beauty treatments. And for you to do this to another woman in a beauty salon that you own, it's almost like she cursed the business. And I was like, oh my gosh, I didn't even think about that. That's a great point. Shout out to you. Shout out to my subscriber who said that. But just the ripple effect of this stupid decision. I think, let that be a lesson, y'all. Please think before you act. Think before you open your mouth. Think before you're about to do something rash, because it only takes 30 seconds for you to ruin everything that you've built, okay? I understand people piss you off, but it's not always in your best interest to respond back. Silence is golden. Paying people dust hurts them more, and it benefits you. Had she just paid Britt Dust, she would still be on the show and she'd still be getting paid well. She'd be on Ultimate Girls Trip, Road Trip, just a hot mess. What 30 seconds will do, she made a horrible decision, and now look at this. And I'm really hoping and praying that she still has some savings left. I'm just prayerful that she has some money in the bank, because between she owes his back rent, they're about the hair spas will be closed down, a hot mess. So maybe if Kenya gets on Trader, she can reset with Bravo. Well, remember, NBC owns Peacock, and Traders is on Peacock. So I don't know if they've blackballed her. You know, if NBC has blackballed her, I don't know, but she's not going to get on Traders. She's in a pickle. She is in a bind. She's in a bind, honey. Listen, y'all. You have to know when to move and when to just stay still. Stop making rash decisions just because you're angry. You have to be strategic. There are rules to war. You don't always strike back just because you feel like it. There are times where you have to let the other person win. That means being quiet, because you know that they might win the battle, but you're going to win the war. Kenya lost the battle and the war doing this stunt. So just think about it. The next time you feel like you want to pop off or get revenge. Also, you know, if you're a Christian, you don't need to get revenge. God will do it for you. He'll do a better job. Baby, I have stories for days, honey. Anybody who's ever done me wrong, honey, it's been a mess. I had to lift a finger, honey. A mess. But yeah, I feel bad for Kenya. She lost it all. Lord have mercy. The best revenge is success. Exactly. Oh, you're very sweet. Thank you. No, it's the truth. It's the absolute truth. I think she'll eventually be back on Atlanta. If Nene can come back, she'll definitely be back. Listen, it's not impossible. It's not impossible. But, you know, the network can be petty. And I think that they are in the business of teaching folks a lesson. But I think that it's going to be a good long while until she comes back. They're going to wait until her belly is hitting her backbone for them to bring her back. And the sad part is they're probably going to bring her back at a lesser salary now, because she's been without income now for a few years. She's going to be desperate to be on TV, and your stock goes down. The longer you're off of TV as a celebrity or reality star, the lower your stock goes. So her relevance isn't what it was now, because she's not been on the show for a while. So they're going to say, okay, girl, you can come back, but instead of making 1.5, we're only going to offer you 500,000. Take it. So it's just a hot mess. A hot mess. So Jet Child, unpopular vote. I don't care about Nene coming back. She's too big for everybody's britches. Yeah, the more desperate you are to get on TV, you'll accept anything. It's very true. Yeah, she did. You remember that when she ran off and got married to Mark and didn't film. She didn't tell the network she was getting married. They punished her by not letting her back on the next season. And then when she did come back the season after that with Mark, they paid her at a lesser rate. She was making 1.5, and they said, okay, girl, you'll make 900,000. A mess. So, oh, the difference may be the network never really saw it for Kenya. I didn't think about that. I did not think about that. I did not think about that. Sabotaging herself. She did that for that bum. A mess. Kenya hasn't learned her lesson at all. I forgot about that. That's her second strike. She was never a favorite, so she should have known to never pull a stunt like this. Very true. The network is tired of her shenanigans. Yes, that's why I let God get my enemies together, because had she done that, she would have won. Exactly. Britt already that's what I'm saying. Britt was already on everybody's nerves. We were already on Kenya's side. Exactly. And also, let's think about how Kenya operates. Kenya used to pay folks dust. She had Marlo. Marlo got herself fired because the way Kenya paid her dust, Kenya would not speak to her. Marlo was crashing out over Kenya not speaking to her. The way Britt was crashing out over Kenya not giving her attention, all Kenya had to do was keep paying her dust. That's all she had to do. Like you babe, this was like failing an open book test. You already won the battle. You were about to win the war. Why would you decide to do this? We were already on your side. Britt was already canceling herself out. What possessed you to do this? They probably would have let Britt go halfway through the season had you not done that. Or Britt probably would have quit halfway into the season had you just kept ignoring her. I don't know who got into Kenya's ear. I don't know who advised her to do this, but I feel sorry for her. Babe, no, for real. All this for naught. It's true. No, she failed an open book test. I'm serious. Child, I think Kenya was playing up her delusions for the show. Then the lines blurred. She really became delusional. So I think she was bigger than everyone. I think that, you know what, in the past, Kenya has pulled stunts. Remember when she dressed up like Phaedra at that art gallery opening? She's prone to like be silly and try to embarrass somebody she can't stand. And I think she thought it was going to go over the way her old stunts work. But baby, we're in a new time. It's a new day. You can't pull up some revenge porn on anybody and think that's about to slide. A mess. Yes, Britt was a guaranteed one and done. Remember that? She had the butt pads and she came in with the thong bikini and the butt pads imitating Phaedra. Yes, the marching band at Marlo's opening. Don't forget the bullhorn and the scepter. Yes. Oh, just a mess. That Phaedra costume was so tacky. Sonya and the cookie lady. Yes. Wasted all her energy on Britt, who's a loser. Exactly. You don't give a loser that kind of attention. You pay losers dust, honey. You give them, okay, I guess, girl, and keep it moving. That's all Kenya had to do. Kenya, girl, I'm prayerful that you can get back on television. I hope we don't see you on WeTV Marriage Boot Camp with Mark. I hope we don't have to see you on some low-rate reality show making $5,000 an episode. And Bravo pays the best salaries out of all the other networks. That's a fact. Bravo and Peacock pay the best. If you want to get on reality TV, they pay the best. They might have their foolery over at NBC, but overall, the conditions are better. The money's better. Because you get on another network, that money it's like 10% of what Bravo's paying. Oh my gosh. She should have acted like a Karen anytime Britt Edie came around. That would have been funny. Exactly. Yes, honey. Exactly. Don't get on the OWN network, honey. They're paying $2,500 over there. You said getting her baddies chain. No love and hip hop Atlanta. Please do not. You said, I don't think Kenya could ever accept she wasn't on Nene's level. Nene was always a favorite, not Kenya, and she couldn't accept it. She's going to be on Ice Road Truckers before we know it. Anything for the spotlight. Oh my gosh. Yes, honey. Don't be on VH1, honey. OWN pays $2 and a gift card to TJ Maxx. Oh, TLC is paying you $500. The most you're getting on TLC is $1,000. Yes, pull a Heather Dubrow. Pay the girls dust. I wouldn't mind her on Netflix. She better get a Tubi movie, honey. Yes, Netflix pays their reality shows horribly too. Child. Kay needs to come up with pageants or coaching the upcoming young women something, not Spike TV. I think Kenya is fine. She's primarily been out the country. I hope she's fine. I hope she's fine. But the only thing that troubles me is hearing that there's a judgment against her with this salon and that she owes all this back rent. Because, if you have the money, you should be able to pay the $44,000 in back rent, right? So that's the only thing. Remember, before she was let go, we did see that scene with her and Kelly in her salon, and she was crying about how she dumped all of Brooklyn's college fund into the salon, and that was 400 grand. So I'm praying to the Lord that that wasn't all of it. And who knows? You just never know. You just hopefully, okay. She's in Dubai finding a rich hubby. I hope she finds him. And she needs to utilize her YouTube channel more. Can you get on that YouTube channel, please? All this posting, every once in a while, girl, get on YouTube. Get on your Zoom, girl. Start working. Turn the camera on. These girls are so lazy. Make your YouTube coin. What's going on? That's money. That's money right there. It's money that you're leaving on the table. She needs to be getting on her Zoom, turning this MacBook on, and doing what she has to do. So, hey, Sam Turnbull, thank you for the super chat. Hi, Brooke. Sorry it's off topic. A channel called Reality with Kristen did a great video explaining why Giselle ruins the show. You might like it. Oh, yes. I saw the clips that she posted of her video breaking down Giselle on TikTok. I'm going to watch the whole thing when I get a chance. Thank you for letting me know. She has really good analysis and really good takes on TikTok. Yes, honey, Kenya shot herself in the foot. She did. Make some Tubi movies. I'm telling you. Will Big Brother? Oh, yeah, get on Celebrity Big Brother. It was a pretty good video. Okay, good to know. You said you watched that last night. So good. Okay, I'm gonna check it out. Thank you. With all that, I still have a soft spot for Kenya in Brooklyn. Her family story and those horrible bums that took her for a ride. She needs some peace. I agree. I mean, I have a soft spot too. I think that Kenya can be her own worst enemy. I think that Kenya has, still has some unresolved issues. That's not me. I'm not saying that as any shade, but I just feel that Kenya is operating from a place of pain and she doesn't listen to advice, because I've noticed that when people do try to give her advice, she gets upset and stops speaking to them. And it's like, why do you want yes men around you? Hey, Sally K, thank you for the super chat. Not to take up for Kenya, but I do remember her saying something silly about not paying for the salon because the owner owed her money or something like that. Probably why she still isn't paying now. I don't know what's going on with that. Listen, pay folks what you owe them, right? If you have the salon, pay the bills, pay the rent. I don't know. This whole thing is a mess. I've been hearing that she's been owing back rent for months now. She's 55 with a small child. Sis needs to be working. Needless to say, she probably already has more money than most. We hope so. We hope so. We have a lot of housewives who have spent everything and don't have anything. But she does need to be working. That's a fact. Is she still not speaking with Cynthia? Are they talking? I don't know if they're still speaking. Partner with Garcelle on a Lifetime movie. Oh, yeah, that would, she should. Yeah, honey, a Lifetime movie is a nice check. Kenya would be perfect for a Lifetime movie. And Kenya has acting experience. Kenya was acting in all those shows in the 90s. She needs to get on Lifetime. She ain't in debt like Sheree, who's barely keeping up with Chateau Sheree. You said in her last live, she said she's made good investments. Okay, I'm happy to hear that. I've seen IG comments. They may be cool now, but not the same friendship as before. Okay. Lifetime is owned by NBC Universal, I think. Are they? I have to double check. I don't know. Or Tubi, to be honest, it's a check. Kenya's first mistake was deciding to open a salon in an overly saturated market. She said there was some kind of issue since she added space to the salon. She was supposed to be reimbursed for it, something like that. Oh, okay. I wonder how Wendy's paying bills if she's not working with all the maternity fees. Well, she's still getting her checks for this season. I'm sure her check for the reunion came in. If it hasn't come in already, I'm sure she got her check for the reunion. So she's living off of the remaining Potomac checks for this season. And they're probably every check is probably going to the attorneys. Okay, Lifetime is owned by A&E. Thank you. There's always a spot for hair care. Not every stylist knows how to do hair. Yes, her bestie Claudia stay in a Tubi movie. Yeah, Claudia's always in a movie, honey. Does her ex-husband pay child support? No. Did you see that Mark got evicted from his place? Mark got evicted from his place in Jersey City. He's in Atlanta now, doing God knows what. Probably trying to get back with her and stay in her house. A mess. He's only an active father now because he got evicted from his place here in Jersey. A mess. It was either Jersey or Brooklyn. I know he was living here in the tri-state area, but yeah, a hot mess. He was living in a 2 or 3 bedroom, and he couldn't pay his rent. He was evicted. A hot mess. So what child support can he pay? He can't even pay his rent. A hot mess. And what really bothers me is that she shot her shot with him. Let's take a day to not talk about desperados. But yeah, she shot her shot with him. And the girls don't listen when I say stop shooting your shots with men. Get that desperado spirit off of you. It doesn't work. It doesn't work. Listen to me, ladies. It doesn't work. A mess. You said, I'm sorry, I don't have sympathy for someone who made a distasteful decision that jeopardized their job. Apparently her job was out of importance to her, so why should I sympathize? Desperado, honey. We all see each other. Yes, she pursued him. I was sick to my stomach when I heard that. Yeah, I'm like, let's not even go over there today. Yes, let's not. We will get to desperados at the end of the live, as we always do, okay? Child. Wait, Kayla Nicole, Travis Kelce's ex? Did you see her podcast saying she shoots her shot and is going to start sending drinks to men when she's out? Don't make me throw my lip gloss. Do not make me close this MacBook and close out this live. She said, when did she say this? Recently? Was she joking? Was it an early April Fool's joke? She said this? I'm done. I'm done. It's like we can end it right here. It was nice talking to y'all. Y'all have a blessed Thursday. I'll see you all next week. Y'all have a great weekend. We're done here. Babe, it's just so much sin in this world. It is. It's not right. This is like, no, seriously, please take several seats. I'm so upset. We spent a whole hour talking about desperados last night. We sure did. Honey, I'm just so done, y'all. You cannot do this to me. I don't want to, y'all, I'm so upset right now. I'm about to just log off. I'm about to log off and end it right here. Yes, some folks don't want to do right. That's it. Some folks don't want to do right. You can't help everybody. Some women don't want to do right. I am so blown right now. Why would you tell me this? I was actually about to leave the live. Oh my gosh. We're getting punished for the desperados. Wait, the thrill? What thrill is that? What thrill is that? That's desperation. That's not a thrill. That's sickness. That's not addicted to the thrill. What thrill is that as a woman? That's desperation. There should be no thrill in shooting your shot with a man. There should be no thrill with that. There should talking about a thrill. I feel like crying, honestly. I really feel like crying. Like one day I'm just going to get on here to start crying. I just feel like weeping. This is very sad. No, I am about to bring out the belt. This is not funny. This is not funny. Same, exactly. Listen, the thrill is gone, baby. I'm just like, wait, just a minute, glasses. What do you mean a thrill? A thrill? More like a thriller, okay? You you better go bungee jumping if you want a thrill. Listen, child, the thrill, okay? Jesus wept, honey. He's sure. Yes, honey. I'm about to go in the baby. Don't bring her up though. Don't bring Iyanla up. Don't get my blood pressure raised talking about Iyanla with her pick me foolishness, honey. Don't do it. You said I'm watching Brooke on mute because I'm in public. I already know what she's saying. You know what I'm saying. Some girls have a humiliation king. Don't shoot the messenger. Well, I'm upset talking about a thrill. Brooke, I think this comes up every live because there's a young lady that needs to hear this. You're right. Continue preaching the gospel to these women. Stop financing these men. You're right. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe there's somebody on this chat who needs to hear it. Some of y'all, I guess some of y'all, y'all are not getting it through your thick skulls. You're not getting it. And it needs to be said over and over again because we keep coming back to this. I mean, we could be talking about food, clothes, whatever. And we always find our way back to desperados, desperation, women paying for men, women being breadwinners, marrying, dating down. We always come back to this. I'm like, I can't escape this topic. It comes to me. This is your calling and your purpose. Steer the women down the path of righteousness. So your friends at Desperado have me screaming, not chase a man. I'm serious. You don't do that. Oh my gosh. Not this chat being confession, honey. Well, yesterday we have yesterday and the day before yesterday, Tuesday and yesterday, we had people confiding in the chat that they had either been desperate for a man. Somebody revealed yesterday that she let a man borrow her car. He crashed the car and she ended up paying for the court fees and the lawyers. I wanted to jump through the screen and like wring her neck. I was so pissed, but she says she's a reformed desperado. She's with a good man now. I said, thank you, Jesus. Then somebody else said their cousin was with a man who crashed her car and he ended up killing somebody on top of that. Then the day before yesterday, somebody confessed that we talked about Iyanla's latest interview with Carlos King, where she's advising Black women to be paying a man's way. And I said, absolutely not. So we talked about that. People were in the chat. I watched the replay. People were in the chat saying that their aunt is a big pick-me. Their aunt called her up for $20 to give to her husband. So just people have been confessing all sorts of stuff in these lives. So Jesus, we know we do. Honey, a sin, honey. Sharing their stories are helpful because it's cautionary. It's really sad how desperate some women can be for a man. They literally change everything about themselves just for that man to turn around and cheat on her. Exactly. Yes, honey. Iyanla said that. Do you want to see the video? Should I play the video again? Wait, what happened? My cousin went out of town and left the rent money with her boyfriend. He spent the money and did not pay the rent. You know what I'm thinking about your cousin. First of all, she don't need to be living with a man that's not her husband. On top of that, if you are going to live with a man that's not your husband, he needs to be taking care of the bills. You don't need to be going 50-50 with the man that's not your husband. Tell me your cousin is still not with this man. Are they broken up? Please tell me they're broken up. I know, I'm like getting upset. No, it's giving that. It's giving that. It's giving that. It's giving her cousin's the breadwinner. No, come on, Paris. Come on, Paris. Come back. Paris, come back to the conversation. Come back to listen, y'all can't be telling me these stories and then listen to this. My best friend got evicted from her house because her man was pocketing her rent instead of paying it. Y'all are determined to take me out. Y'all are determined to take me out. I'm not going. I will not allow you all to take me out. I won't allow it. I won't allow it. I won't allow it. No, like this is not, it's not funny. What is going on? What's wrong with everybody? No, it's like this is terrible. Honey, we are 48 minutes in. I mean, I am shaking. No, they aren't. He beat her up at a gas station because she was sleeping with somebody else. Please tell your cousin. I hope your cousin is okay. I hope he's in jail for putting hands on her. Please tell me. Please tell your cousin, don't do this again. Please, just. Now, is this new guy that she's sleeping with, does he have a job? She's not going to move him in or move in with him. You know, I just. She had a black eye. They ended up pressing charges on him. They got the surveillance footage. Okay, good. So he's good. They pressed charges on him. Good. I hope he's in jail. Child. No, for real. I'm about to open up. I'm about to close this. I can't. I can't. I'm speechless. I don't want to hear any more, y'all. I can't do it. Right now, y'all, I'm having a good day. Please. We need to pray. I need to pray over the chat because just get the spirit of desperation out. Please. Please, y'all. You have stories for days. All this on a Thursday. Honey, I'm telling you, we can't save people who don't want to be saved. Yes, he needs to be underneath it. My friends pick the worst men. It's always put me off of men and I'm gay. My ex-best friend would have had you going crazy. Oh, I'm sure. Where is the blessed oil, honey? Yes, honey. Just give it to God. Come to Jesus. We do need an altar call, honey. Come to Jesus, honey. No, listen, y'all. I'm about to slam this MacBook. Brooke, don't get me started. My sister was buying diapers for her boyfriend's baby? So her boyfriend had a baby. Let's move on. Let's move on. Where's my friend who always says, let's move on to the next thing, Claudia? No, it goes in one ear and out the other. I can't. My sister had a boyfriend who wouldn't work. She bought him a Greyhound ticket and sent him back to his mama. He's still trying to call her, begging her to come back. Move on to the next thing. I was waiting on you. Oh my gosh. All right, y'all. Let's move on to the next thing. Let me read these super chats and then we'll move on to Karen. Hey, lovely D's. Thank you for the super chat. The thrill of losing everything that you accomplish over a man is very sad. I can't imagine. But some women need to have a man so bad. It's ridiculous. Hey, your Oyster Bay. Thank you for the super chat. Hi, I'm at work. Can't say the whole live. I want to drag Karen. The clip of her judging the younger girls being in jail when she had 4 DUIs and only avoided jail due to her affluence and resources irked me. Oh, when I saw that sneak peek, I didn't view it as her judging them. I think that it was out of love. Because she said, I asked them, why are you here? I don't want you here. It took me 6 decades to realize I don't want you here. I thought that she was being loving by saying, I don't want my young girls in jail. Learn from me and my mistakes. You shouldn't be in here. I didn't take it that way. I didn't think she was judging them. I think that she was really concerned and very sad to see them in jail. Yeah, she wasn't judging them. Yeah, I don't think it came from judgment either. Hold on. Before we get off the topic, hold on. You let them know it's tax time. It's tax time. Listen. Come here. If you are a woman who is prone to desperate behaviors, you don't have to tell me in the chat, but you know in your soul, if I'm talking to you, if you are a desperado, tax time is coming. If you have kids, I know the girls with the kids, the mothers, they get, a nice check. I'm telling you right now, when you get that money, you spend it on you and your children. Go on a vacation, have fun. Don't you dare give it to any man, especially if it's a deadbeat baby's father. Don't you dare give it to any man. Do you hear me? If you or a loved one is a desperado, tax time is right around the corner. You know that these men come back around for that money. I'm going to say this, and I'm not holding your hand either. You need to hear this. You know that man does not like you. He does not love you. He does not want you. He is coming back around for that money. Don't you dare let some slick words fool you and think that you have a chance to reconcile. His number needs to be blocked. You don't give that man 50 cents. Do you hear me? I'm going to say it one more time. Tax time is coming. Nobody falls in love faster than a man who wants that tax refund and a man who needs a place to stay. Don't get got out of over here because you're desperate. You take that money and you do whatever you want with that money for yourself. Buy a purse, buy some shoes, go to Neiman's, go to Saks, take the kids out, take them on a trip, wherever but don't you dare. Don't you dare. And if I hear that any of you have given your tax refund to a man, it's going to be you and I. I'm telling you right now, if I hear that any of y'all give a piece of money to a man during tax season, a man that does not want you, it's going to be you and I. And I'm going to have my belt out and I don't care. I don't care if you're a fighter. I don't care. I'm going to win. It'll be you and I. And I'm just saying that right now. So you better not. Don't. I'm telling you right now, you better not. So yeah, I did say square up. And honey, I'm gonna win. So you better stop. I don't care. Just you. When you see me coming, you better run because I don't care. It's gonna be belt to ass. So you better write this down. You better not do it. I'm serious. You guys are laughing. I'm serious. They don't need it. Stop. Stop. Are you talking about what I think you're talking about? If you're talking about that, they need to get some devices, go on Adam and Eve, go on whatever. If you're talking about what I think you're talking about, they need to go get some stuff for that. Let me go invest in this throat spray stock. Brooke says she don't care if you're a Clarissa Shields. Honey, the way I will get the strength, I will get this. If I hear that any of you guys are out here giving a man your tax money, I will get the strength of 10 men and I will whoop everybody on site one by one. I'll whoop everybody. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. You're going to be in trouble. You better. You better. Bums counting down to tax day. That is not what I meant. Oh, well, what did you mean then? You got to be clear, because that's where my mind went to. Oh my gosh. Brooke, get these hoes together. You said you owe money, so you're safe. Oh my gosh. Excuse me. No, I'm not. I'm just saying. That's what I thought it was. Brooke said, I'm gonna need that. You better lay low. No, for real. Brooke said she undefeated. Swinging the boom mic, honey. Oh my gosh. You say you're buying Xbox and PlayStation stock because they're not going to listen. Oh, that's a good idea. That's a very good idea. They're going to be out here buying them PS5s. That is not an abbreviation for discipline. Wait, they said that's discipline? Honey, you got to spell out discipline, honey. You can't put those two letters as initials, because that's the only thing that it means. If you put those two together. Okay, y'all better stop. I've never seen initials abbreviation for discipline. I just spell discipline out. You talk about that. I said, what you getting into? Okay. It's Tom Ford lip gloss. You said it's not, but I was talking about that time she was. I thought it meant down payment. It does not mean that at all. That's a new one. Okay. Better to gamble your money at the casinos and give it to desperados. I've never seen discipline abbreviated either. Same here. I'm just like, excuse. I'm like, all right. Yes, honey. Go on Robinhood. When I get off of here, I'm about to buy some PlayStation stock too, because I know some of y'all don't listen and you're going to be buying PS5s. So my stock's going to be up, honey, and I'm going to be able to sit back and rest easy. Oh, gosh. Baby, this is the Brazzers crew. DP does not mean discipline or down payment. Oh, my gosh. Hey, so Steph, thank you for the super chat. There's a girl on the new season of Love is Blind. Her bio says she loves spoiling men and buying them gifts. All right, time. I'm done. All right, y'all. I'm done. Exactly. Steph, why would you do that? Y'all are starting. That's how I know y'all are. I did not think it was going to be in rare form today. I thought we were going to have a nice talk about Angel and Karen. Call it a day. Y'all are on some other stuff today, y'all. I'm done, y'all. I'm done. Cut the cameras. Seriously. Let's make these plays for these men, y'all. Exactly. You better stop it. You said, let me go make this man a play. Oh my gosh. Y'all, please. Hey, Thias. Thank you for the super chat. Shaded Tom for lip gloss, please. It's called Aura. Now y'all just triggering Brooke. Ciao. You say you love this chat. You're laughing so hard. I'm glad. Hey, Yasmin. Thank you for the super chat. Love these chats, Brooke. Give the girls advice. But they don't take them. They're not taking the advice. So it's like falling on deaf ears. Woo, Lord. Y'all have a new desperado every live. Okay? Yeah, child. I'm gonna make sure I buy some PS5 stock. Child, you make people feel comfortable enough to tell all your people's business. The men are saying, I still need this watch, though. They don't even like them. Exactly. Child, Let's table this for another day. Exactly. Let's table this, y'all, before things go left, honey. Before things go left. Before things go left. Let's just table it for another day, honey. Let's talk about Karen, okay? No more desperado tales, y'all. I can't take any more. I'm gonna play this clip of deaf ears and blind eyes. Women will do strange things for a decent face and BDE. I'm grateful for you and your channel, Brooke. You give me laughs and advice during the last few years I've been divorced. Oh, I'm happy to hear that. Preaching every live and they still buying PS5s. So exactly, it's like the girls are gonna do what they want to do, honey. Y'all, some of y'all still want to buy men gifts, buy men PS5s, take them out on cruises. So some of y'all still want to shoot your shot. So whatever, child. People will do anything for a tuna sub. Exactly. Oh my gosh. Yes, honey. Let these women be silly, okay? They're lost in the wilderness. Child, a mess, honey. A mess. Babe, some folks will do anything for a tuna sub. We'll come back to an end on a bum note. Yeah, no, hold on. Wait, two more things. No, thank you for, yes. Claudia Jordan has very desperado tendencies. I remember she's said that in several interviews that she's bought men cars, she's given men money, she's paid bills. I'm just like, girl, what's not clicking that you don't do that? You know who else is a desperado? Supa Scent, the New Orleans makeup artist. She owns the crayon case, the crayon, she has the makeup from the crayon box. Very successful. She's a millionaire. And she was married to that one guy, Ray. He was a bum. He sold t-shirts for $5. Now she's married to another leech, a mess. And there's some mess with her now and the new man. A mess. Yeah, Claudia's real desperate. Yes, to Lewis. Yes, thank you. His name is Lewis. Yes. Thank you. That whole marriage was a mess. Yes, babe. Okay, wait, hold on. Here's a funny story. I remember on Twitter, this was years ago when she was still with Lewis. I remember I tweeted, I said, she's always getting with men who have nothing. Do you know she must have searched her name? She found, and this was when I maybe had like 5,000 to 10,000 people on Twitter at the time. And either way, she found her, she searched her name and she tweeted me. It was like, everybody doesn't care about money and, get a life. I was like, girl, a hot mess. She found my tweet and everything about me calling her desperate and a sugar mama, a mess. A mess. Oh, he wasn't her husband, Lewis? I thought they got married. Her new husband just got her arrested. I saw that. Yes, Lewis sold shirts. Ray and her own a pizza shop. And let me guess, she put all the money in for the pizza shop. She's a sugar mama. She is. Her friend Judy's the same. Buys DeBrant everything. She only married Ray. I'm laughing. We almost moved on from the desperados just to get dragged right back in. Always. That's you guys always want to talk about it. So she had a Baptist fit when she saw your tweet. She sure did. They say it's not about money until they try to take it. Then it's about money. Exactly. She loves to build them up. Pizza shop probably called Ray's. A hit dog holler. Bum City, honey. I just don't get why they attack other women for telling them to do better, because they want to be with the man so bad. Wait, what's the pizza shop called? Is it named Ray? We were so close. A Baptist fit has me hollering. Same here. We were so close. The pizza shop is called Pepperoni Ray's. Oh wow. Oh wow, what a mess. Hey, KJ Media, thank you for the super chat. I love your channel. Would you go on Traders? No, I wouldn't. I don't want to do those challenges. I don't want to, especially those challenges where you have to like sleep in a coffin or you have to be in those dirty cabins doing a Ouija board. No, thank you. I'll pass on that. But thank you that I'm happy that you're here. Thank you for watching the channel and I appreciate you. But yeah, I would not go on Traders. She says she didn't. It's called Desperation by the Slice. I love how you flow in your live, Brooke. It's like I'm multitasking. Yes, honey, we go from one topic to the next topic, back to the next topic, back to the same topic. So it's a little bit of everything over here, like a roller coaster. So I'm glad you're here. Brooke said thanks, but no thanks. Exactly. Didn't they have a DV incident in her car? He threw her. Yes. Wait a second. The new man that she's with now, her new husband, didn't she get on Instagram saying that he threw her out the car and she ended their engagement for them to all of a sudden get married 3 months later? Did I make that up? For all my New Orleans people, coming in the room, let me know. Did I make that up? I could have sworn she got on Instagram some months ago saying that he threw her out the car. There was some, and she said, we're not going to get married. The engagement is off for them to get married. The pizza shop's already been closed down. Ciao. Oh, thank you. We're talking about Supa, not the car, her car. Oh my gosh. That's exactly what happened. Okay. Oh, your memory is correct. Thank you. Okay, so I'm not going crazy. So that makes sense in her mind to marry a man who threw her out of her own car. She's another one. She is deep in the trenches of desperado. Like I mean, there is no saving her. A mess. It gets worse and worse. He threw her. Wait, what? Child. Oh no, he allegedly beat her up in front of the kids. The oldest talked about it at school, and that's how it spread. Jesus. Yo, let's move on. Move on to the next thing. Move on. No, it's not Evelyn. This is about Supa. She owns the makeup, the crayon case. She's a millionaire. She's from New Orleans. She's always on Instagram. She's like Instagram famous. He's in jail for choking her out. Jesus. Brooke, you should do a live call-in hotline for this segment. You know, yes, that would be nice to do. I think that I'm nervous. Because I don't know what stories y'all might come out and tell me that I might just pass out on live. I'm nervous because I can't take a whole lot. I can't. I might be on here screaming at folks like, I don't want to insult anybody and call them all sorts of dummies and this and that. I don't know. Y'all might really have me going off the deep end if you guys we do a call in talking about desperado stories. I don't know. I don't know. Y'all scare me in the chat. Can't imagine these calls. Exactly. You say yes, honey. Look at you hear that? You hear the sirens? They're coming to get some of y'all. Brooke, watch out. We got some Levettes in here. Oh, wait, we have Levettes in here? Well, hold on. We're going to get to Karen. Just relax. A lot of y'all are not new here, so you know how we do. We ease into topics, so don't sit up here and start rushing me. So everybody calm down. Oh, my gosh. Hey, Pete's96, thank you for the super chat. If I'm not mistaken, she was having issues with her son acting out and complaining about it on live. I'm like, lady, are you really wondering what's up with your child? Oh, wow. I'm sorry to hear that. I'm very sorry to hear that. Just a mess. Okay. Y'all may be Levettes, but not the Levette. Okay. Didn't she embarrass her son on live? Baby, this is my house. Can someone please define Levette and tuna sub? Oh, you're gonna have to go back for that one. The tuna sub, you can go to last week's SLC recap. The reunion part 2. All you got to do for tuna sub is just spell tuna sub backwards and you'll get it. You'll get it. The Levette lore runs deep. That was about 5 months ago. It was Miami. It was a Miami live. Yeah, it was in September. Or somebody can tell you in the chat. You said this is my cubicle child. Levette is somebody who was rushing Brooke on a live. It was funny. Thank you. Okay, y'all. So let us talk about Karen. Karen Huger and Andy's sit down is coming up this Sunday. It's going to be a 1-hour special. And Bravo decided to show us a sneak peek. And I have the sneak peek, so I'm going to play it for you guys, and then we'll talk, okay? I want to hear your opinions on what you think about Miss Karen, all right?
So I didn't have input from my husband. So I couldn't relate to what my lawyers were telling me, which they were giving me great advice, like, Karen, take a plea deal. Let's get you a plea deal because the video is going to nail you. But I hadn't seen it.
They said the video is going to nail you.
Yes, they did.
Take a plea deal.
Yes, they did.
And you said?
Because I hadn't seen it, I was still in denial and still under the influence.
Under the influence of what?
Prescriptive drugs and drink. Alcohol.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you were cloudy.
I was cloudy.
And you were in denial.
And I was in denial.
And did they say this also to Ray?
I actually isolated Ray from all of that.
You did?
I wanted to face this on my own.
There were rumors that you were offered a plea deal for a few months of house arrest. And that you turned it down. Is that true?
Not true.
No?
No.
Karen,
I know.
Wow. So they said this video is very damaging to you.
Yes, they did.
And they said...
Because I had not seen it and I was not dealing in reality.
You would not watch it.
I couldn't watch it.
You couldn't watch it.
I was afraid of it. And then when I was in rehab was when my therapist sat with me to watch it.
She said, you have to watch this.
I have to face it.
And when you watched it...
I was blown away. I understood the sentence.
This was, of course, before the sentence.
Oh, yeah, but I knew the sentence was coming.
Yes, exactly.
Right.
Yes.
My lawyers were
but
very good lawyers.
But when you watched it, did you say, among other things, how did I not watch this? How did I not listen to my lawyer? Like, I mean, it was a preventable...
It was preventable. It was preventable, but let's not underestimate the power of drugs and alcohol.
Yeah.
So, y'all, that was the sneak peek for what's to come this Sunday. And I see your comments in the chat, y'all. A lot of y'all feel like Karen is still full of it. And a lot of y'all feel like she's still lying, right? I thought it was funny that she refers to that footage as a film. Finding out that she did not want to watch it, I'm not surprised. That is very embarrassing. I think that Karen... I'm hopeful, I'm prayerful that Karen is a changed person, because how can you go through this and not be changed, you know? So hopefully we do get some good information from Karen. I hope that, she's able to just own what she's done. Again, I'm rooting for Karen, but I thought it was interesting for her to say that she didn't watch it at first and she referred to it as a film. Okay, so y'all feel like she's very delusional. I feel like she's less full of it, but still on some BS. Okay, that's fair. Oh, Karen, that pride dug her in. It could be addiction. Yes, I believe that's true, but I believe most of it is pride. Karen is like Luann. He's helping her answer the question. I hate when an interviewer does that. I think that I think when people do that, they're trying to get the person to be comfortable to finally share. I think that he can sense that Karen is still very embarrassed by this. And I think when you sense that as an interviewer, you're trying to guide the person to finally come clean, in my opinion. We owe Sharice an apology. No, seriously, why is she the only household that's had a DUI that has to sit down with Andy for redemption arc? Shannon Bedore is right there. Well, I think it's because Karen did a jail stint and didn't own it. I think that's why. Remember when Shannon had her DUI, Shannon came clean. Shannon said, I was drunk. I did it. I was wrong. Shannon took it on the chin. I think it's different when you have a housewife who was in deep denial. You had a housewife who said that I will be vindicated. I wasn't driving drunk. It was an accident. I think that's the difference. I think that had Karen just come clean from the jump, we wouldn't have this sit down. But because she denied it for so long and the footage came out, there was jail time. I believe that's why she's getting a sit down and Shannon didn't. Shannon was like, listen, I did it. Y'all can come drag me. I was wrong. I was stupid. I was dumb. Come get me. Come tear me up. Yeah, she went to jail. Yeah, you said because we need answers. That's why. I love Karen. I hope she gets the healing prayer. I hope she gets a healing prayer on her sobriety. Karen was arrogant. I think this scared Monique into being sober. Didn't she have a similar incident? Oh, we talked about season 3 when they accused Monique of being an alcoholic when she drove her Bentley into a ditch, and they had claimed that that Ashley and her had lunch together, and Monique had 4 glasses of wine and then got behind the wheel intoxicated, according to Ashley. I don't believe that this is the reason why she got sober. I think that because Monique was still drinking after that whole thing happened, like season 5, after the whole assault, I think that maybe Monique just doesn't want to drink anymore, but I don't know if this scared her into being sober. Maybe it did. I don't know. Oh, Karen got paid for this sit down. Karen got paid for that, for sure. Karen does not belong back on TV, even though Ashley was also chugging down those Coronas. Exactly. What I will say is I feel Karen is ready to finally admit and own her addiction. That's power in itself. The first step is acknowledging you have a problem. I agree. I hope Karen takes on more accountability and then just saying, don't underestimate drugs and alcohol. I hope so too. Without a doubt. Some people want to hold Karen in contempt forever. Hopefully this has changed her. And if it hasn't, then we will see, but let's hope for the best. Exactly. Yeah, she was telling folks to be on her side the whole season. Shannon only had 1 DUI arrest in 2023. Karen needs to come with way more contrition that I'm hearing in that clip. I think she will. You said, pay me for my pain, Funky Dineva. Yep, he always says that. Karen got paid to lie again. I used to be a Karen fan, but after she talked badly about Wendy to Stacey and did not even thank Wendy after she defended her, put me off. I have to be honest, I did not really miss her this season. I do hope she gets better. It should not have gotten this far for her to admit her problems. I agree. I know a lot of people in AA. I really hope she doesn't go back to TV, but I know she won't. Wait, what happened? What does she mean by that? Colorism? Wait, what are you guys talking about? We're going to hold her in contempt for 4 DUIs. 4. Karen is not perfect. Neither are none of us. Yeah, none of us are perfect. I'm prayerful that she has learned and will use the situation for the good to help others. Karen looks good. You said bring back glamorous NECA and swap out Angel. She's more fitting with this group of ladies. Oh, I don't agree with that. Andy did ask why she belongs back on this platform. As much as I want Karen back on the show, I also want her to take another year off. I don't know if House is a good environment for someone battling addiction. I want Karen back and honest in process of healing Karen. I mean, Karen is coming back. Like she's coming back. She is coming back. Hey, window seat view only. Thank you for the super chat. The thought of giving a man money makes me ill. Maybe I never liked a man enough, and honestly, I'm good that way. I love myself before anyone, baby. Yeah, same here. Same here. Hey, window seat view only. Thank you for the super chat. Call-ins will stress us. Oh yeah, I just read your prior super chat, but yeah, I think that call-ins might be stressful. So for right now we'll hold off on that. You said I find it interesting. A lot of fans are unwilling to forgive Monique for getting into a fight, but they're praying for and willing to forgive Karen for being a 4-time DUI offender. Well, I think because Karen hopefully is showing contrition, Karen seems changed, whereas Monique still seems very haughty and full of it. I think that when you can't admit that what you did was wrong and you're still giving a bunch of word salad, people are going to have an issue. But listen, when it comes to Monique Samuels, I've accepted her for who she is. She's not going to ever apologize. So I've stopped looking for it. So it is what it is. So that's where I'm at right now. Hey, Dark Child 99, thank you for the super chat. If convicted, do you think Wendy and Eddie's interview will be after prison or before prison? If not convicted, do you think there will still be an interview? I think that regardless of how it goes, I could see there being an interview. If they are convicted and do go to jail, I believe that there would be a before prison interview, because they're going to want to secure some money for their kids while they're away. If it comes to that. If it comes to that. If it isn't after prison, if they do go to prison and they do an after prison interview, whatever happens, I do see them getting an interview. I do. Brooke, I want to ask you something so bad about a situation that I'm dealing with, but I know one of my nieces watches your channel too. Well, why don't you just send me an email? Send me an email. My email's in the description box. Or maybe if you want to answer it right now, do you have a burner account? If you have like another account, why don't you ask it on there? But then will your niece know? Is your niece watching this live right now? Oh, you should, next time you want to ask, just do it on a burner account. Or just send me an email. Send me an email. Don't want my business on the family chat. No, I understand that. I understand that. The niece will say, is this show about me? Who's calm down to who? Who are you talking to? Who are you talking to? Someone in the chat? You said niece might come to the front. She can see your picture. That's true. Yeah, just change the use fake names to change minor details she may not know. Wait, is that her niece? Is that the niece? Who is that? Is that what you're saying? I don't know. Child, I'm trying to find out. Like, I know you're not talking to me. So I'm trying to figure out. Auntie, she said her niece. Oh, you're talking to the subscriber who said, yeah, right. Okay. All right. Like, babe, don't do it. Not in this lifetime or the next. Okay. Oh, she's the niece, not the niece in the room with us. Oh, honey, we got family drama in the chat. Child, let me pour up something. Okay. Babe, I don't know what's happening. Is there a family issue in the chat? The whole family in here fighting. I'm weak. You said, honey, I'm lost too. Okay, I just wanted to make sure. I know. No, I'm screaming. You said whatever that means. Babe, you're about to have me arguing. I don't know what's going on. Can I tell you something? We have the most entertaining chats. Like, I'm sorry. Like, we have the most entertaining lives. We do. Let me light my cigar, child. Okay. It's giving Brooke's family values. Not Jenny Jones, honey. Listen, a new episode of Maury. Please log out and handle that in private. Oh my gosh. Okay. Child, when I tell you, put them lighters up, honey. Desperado segment, Family Feud segment. Oh, okay. I am screaming. You said putting her family business on blast. I'm appalled. Well, listen, y'all, if you thank you. I'm just saying, y'all, you said it's always something. Come on, auntie and niece, step to the front and state your case. Listen, y'all, if you do want to say something, if you do want to spill some tea, I would just say get on another account and tell me that and tell us that way. That way nobody will know. Well, I will say though, I'm curious to know the situation too. We might be able to help. So if you don't mind getting on your burner account and saying it, then. Oh, yeah. Oh, yes, that was a male subscriber asking that. Yes, thank you. Child, Listen, okay? Listen, all right, Jameer? Like, we don't need any stress. I want to help. We should do Judge Brooke. Honey, Iyanla fix, babe. No, in all seriousness, though, Iyanla doesn't fix anybody's life. It's just good TV. I feel like Iyanla comes in and people's lives are even worse off. Oh my gosh. Oh, you sent the email? Did they say you sent the email, y'all? Not get on another account. Brooke is too messy. Yes, send it to somebody else so they can ask for you. Just send that email. Babe, she don't fix a thing, honey. Judge Brooke in the house. You know, she does. She does. Child, a mess. Brooke, at work, I had a wife mad. They were declined for a house. And it turns out the man had an eviction record. She was mad at us saying it's false, but she got the record to say the eviction was old. Oh, that's a hot mess. So they didn't speak about it. She didn't ask him about his credit score and all that stuff before they got married. People have to do their vetting. You have to do your vetting with these men because they will omit details and not tell you stuff. I know she's pissed. I might ask for a divorce. I'd be so livid. You didn't tell me you had an eviction. I'd be so pissed. Yes, you said Iyanla broke my life. It's true. So true. I'm shocked whenever people praise Iyanla. All she does is drag. She does. And I love it, but still, exactly. She goes in there and disrupts their lives, leaves them to fix it, talking about you need to do the work. Exactly. Leaving out with her trench coat. A mess, child, a mess. Do not come to me with lawsuits and bad credit, okay? Iyanla is comedy. No, it's true. We have lobster rolls and bellinis in the bag. Y'all help yourselves. It amazes me how unwise people are. I know, I'm serious, y'all. Just a hot mess, child. She can't fix her own life, child. No, she can't. And I love it, but still. Now, Tamar been that way before meeting Iyanla. Oh, we know that. She's mad at you for her issues, problems. Wait, who's mad at who? Nobody's mad at me. I haven't done anything. Let me just go in the bushes and weep. I just need to go in the bush and weep. I agree. Iyanla has not fixed anyone, not a one. I remember the Braxtons. Who's mad at me, child? Oh my goodness. Credit card, bank account, criminal records, STD panel, medical checkup, meeting friends and family are all mandatory. I agree. Child, I don't know who is mad. I'm just waiting for somebody to drop a suit on her. Y'all trust what men say and don't do investigations. Foolish. Child. I think she's talking about the husband-wife story. The last 20 minutes of this live got me lost. Now that man knew his credit was bad. Why he let his name go on that paperwork? A mess, child. Yes, no, it's very true. LexisNexis, these folks. Did y'all see that new MTV show where friends go on there, confess a hidden truth, but with the tattoo? Absolutely trash. No. Why would wait? Do they get tattooed? Like so the tattoo is the secret that they've been hiding? Who would do that? Some of y'all get married too quickly for my liking. It's true. Iyanla was a big joke to me after supporting Jonathan Majors. I agree. I can't stand that show. That lady was mad at loan officer because of his credit, not you. Oh, okay. A man wanted to marry me and had kids but had a pacemaker. I said, thank you for the roses, but no. Oh no, absolutely not. No way. He must have been old. No. He wanted a nurse. A mess. That's insane. Brooke, don't bother. That show will destroy your brain cells. I'm sure. Pacemaker equals no. Yeah, he wants a caretaker, honey. He wants a nurse. And a purse, okay? They put the tattoo on their friend. Who would agree to that? I forgot what this live was about, but I'm here for it. We talk about everything over here. You know, it's never a straight line over here. It's always just, we just go with the flow. You know, we get on one thing, then talk about something else, and then go around and around the mulberry bush and go here and then go here. And then we go here, then we go back here, and then we go out again. So, yeah, not call Carucci. No, listen, Carucci and Deion Sanders, and I've heard that Deion is cheap too. So, I mean, just a mess. Yes, if she's pushing you to marry a bus driver, of course she'll support Jonathan Majors. Yes, honey, we do contain multitudes. Just float from topic to topic. Exactly. Then sent me pics of his new engagement. I laughed my ass off. Like, oh, wait, what? Does he thought you would be jealous or something? Who wants some old man with poor health? You said, let's stop talking about Iyanla before I have a dream with her grinning and driving a bus. We driving through Colorado with Angel Child. Okay. You said we already talked about the title of the live. It's a free for all. Yeah, we talked about it. No, we've hit all the topics. So it is a free for all, honey. This chat is a ride. I'll be buckled up, child. My friend married a man with 5 unknown children. When she filed taxes, IRS took all her. Y'all have got to do your due diligence. I don't know. Y'all have got to do your due diligence with these men. Please, please stop being desperate to be married. Please hire a private investigator. Pay for a background check. Do a Google search, please. Oh my gosh. No, you know it doesn't work. If he has a pacemaker and a permanent, and high blood pressure and diabetes, you know his dick doesn't work. Viagra's not even helping him. Not even those honey packs at the gas station. So you dodged a bullet. A mess. A mess. Oh gosh. Ciao. No, literally. Call the nurse up, honey. Hey, so Steph, thank you for the super chat. Did you speak about the Rhode Island sneak peek? Oh, I didn't. Well, since you mentioned it, we could talk about it for a few minutes, but did you guys see the Rhode Island sneak peek in between the SLC reunion? Did you guys see that? Did you see one of the women who looks like Dolores's friend? She's in an open marriage, I believe, because she said her husband has girlfriends. So that's going to be interesting. I said, I'm going to be seated for that, honey. I'm from Rhode Island. Those women are not from Rhode Island. Do I have the clip? I don't have that clip of the woman talking about they're in an open marriage or whatever have you. A husband with multiple partners. I'm sad. It seems a bit stale. Yep, open marriage with the woman saying, yep, her husband dates. Yes, Rhode Island has me so invested. It's about time we have a new franchise. Not interested. Does she have Yeah, that's what I want to know. Does she have boyfriends? Because I don't believe in it's open on. If it's open, we're both open. I'm open, and so it's not going to be some one-sided thing where you're open and I have to sit there and take it. No. It does look good. The clip is on Bravo's YouTube. Okay, thank you. A friend and her husband wanted to wait until marriage to have sex. The husband had diabetes. He could not get it up. They're divorced now. Wait, okay, hold on. Because, child, some of the girls got mad at me when I said, listen, wait, you know what? Let me not even open up a can of worms because they might get, no pun intended. You better make sure it works. You better make sure, you know what? Let me just, before the girls get mad at me. That's what happened to Sherry Shepherd. Sherry Shepherd said that her ex-husband Sal, his broke, ugly self, he told her, I want to wait. I rededicated my life to Christ. I want us to wait. He only said that because he couldn't get it up. She said they never had sex in their marriage. So not only was he a bum, loser, unattractive, no money, no job, he also had a limp penis. So just be careful about men talking about they want to wait. I'm just saying, if you are going to wait, you better tell him, listen, I need to make sure it works. Pull your pants down. You like, I'm not trying to be funny. I'm not trying to be funny. You should be a little bit cautious if a man is telling you he wants to wait. I'm not trying to be funny. I'm not trying to be funny. Please. Yeah, no, for real. That if you're going to wait, if y'all are both going to wait, you need to ask him. Okay, fine. I'll do it, but I need you to show me though that it does work. So. I'm serious. Yes. No, for real. No, I'm serious. I'm serious. Oh my gosh. So you said, yeah, send your kids to their rooms. It's Brazzers time. Okay. No, listen, I'm just saying. Child, no, I'm very serious. You guys are laughing, but I'm very serious. Listen. Yes, yeah. You guys are so silly in this chat. Yes, honey. Honey, don't get me started on Sherry, okay? You said, girl, no lies told. Yes, no, it's true, okay? No, it's true. No, it's very true. Because, you'll have to get the marriage annulled. So, just saying. Yes, is this thing on? Exactly. No, for real. And that's one of my favorite songs, honey. Beyonce did her big one with that song, okay? So. No, it's true. So, listen, I'm very sorry to hear that. I hope your friend should file for an annulment. If because that's, you can't know. No, it's very true. Listen, you better make sure that everything is up to par. Exactly. So, did you see the new show, The Eco Club? No, I didn't. What network is it on? Yeah, it is fraud. It is fraud. No, we're adults, right? It's real. This is real talk. This is real life. We gotta we gotta tell the truth. You need to make sure that it works. If you're a woman and married to a man, you need to make sure that it works. Even if you are religious or you want to wait for whatever reason, you need to say, okay, fine, if we're gonna wait, fine, but I need proof that it works. Period. Just saying. Oh, did you see the new show, The CEO Club? Oh, I was like, no, I haven't seen the new show, The CEO Club. When you said The Eco Club, I said, girl, what's that? No, I haven't seen either show. The Eco Club, The CEO Club, I haven't seen either. You have to. You have to. Exactly. It's proof of life, child. Proof of concept. No, it's true. So, hey, Brooke, I'm visiting a man I'm dating. He got me a ticket to come see him, but he didn't add luggage and said that I can cover it. Am I crazy for thinking that he should cover my luggage as well? No, I don't think you're crazy for thinking he should cover it. I think that he should. He could have covered the luggage. I mean, I understand. Yeah, I'd be a little bit annoyed by that. I'd be a little bit annoyed by that. All right. How is it going so far, though? How is it going so far? Now, did he book you a good ticket? Did you get what airline did he fly you out on? Hopefully Delta. Was it a good airline? Exactly. That's exactly yeah, it's kind of giving a little bit cheap. Yeah, it is giving a little bit cheap. That's okay. That's how I feel. He needs to cover everything. He wants you to come see him. He needs to take care of your expenses. I agree. Don't let him know you're traveling with no spare change. Shift your power dynamic. Just pay for the luggage. Could be a test. That's my exact thought. And also, he should have a credit card that will take care of that. Like because I know with American Express, you put in your airline, your preferred airline, and I know you get the $200 airline credit, and that covers your checked bags. So it's giving it's kind of giving that, it's giving cheap. And now I'm wondering, he doesn't have like a good credit card that he can, or a chart. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I don't do tests either. Yup, he's testing to see if she's willing to cover costs. I agree. I don't like it, so let us know how it goes. Check his wallet and see if he has a secured card. Yes, nickel and diming. Yes, it's giving very much nickel and diming. I agree. Only the base economy tickets leave out luggage. That's very true, because if you fly first class, your checked bags are free. He probably used. Is he testing for 50-50? It seems like that. Yes, you test me, honey. I'm feeling on purpose. Same here. Yes, luggage, plane ticket, and cab fare. I agree. Yep, a cheap man is a cheap lover. Yep, no good. I agree. If he's to be fair, because if he's young, I can give him a break. Leave that man to his mom and run for the hills. It's going good. It's on Delta and got me lounge access. Okay. But the fact that he didn't, he could have taken care of the luggage. The luggage, it's only $35 to check the luggage. It's only $35 to check the luggage. He could have covered that luggage. But hey, well, just give us the update, okay? Hopefully everything else is going smoothly. But just keep that in the back of your mind. You said no breaks to his age. When a man loves a woman, he would have covered it. Keep those antennas up. He could have gotten the luggage just giving cheap. Have a good time. Seems like a test. It's giving tests in that case. I wouldn't go for it. I mean, enjoy your trip, but keep it in the back of your mind. Yes. Keep it in the back. Yes. If he's courting her, he needs to cover her. I agree, honey. I agree. It's a yellow flag. It's a yellow flag. College student or grown. They probably like 21, 22 and don't know better yet. Wait, is that how old y'all are? Are you guys in your early 20s? Brooke, did you see Sheree on the Sherry Shepherd show? Sheree was on. I saw her. Sharice. Oh my gosh. Can we? Okay. No. I never watch his podcast. I've only watched the clips. His podcast caters to desperados. He like that his listeners, I feel he gets the desperados, very religious women. It's no shade. I watched a creator. I'm so mad. I forgot her name. She's been on his behind. I saw he got married. That whole thing where he made her pay for that wedding is shameful. That host he's a weirdo. I don't believe that he got married for right intentions. I think he only got married due to the fact that people kept saying in his comments, if you're this Christian, then why are you out here, I guess, like fornicating and whatever. I don't believe this whole thing. And I feel sorry for his new bride. That whole thing is a mess. It's a mess. He gives me very much cheap, grifter, 50-50. And the fact that he made her pay for that wedding after he said that he would cover it, a mess. And she's silly for going along with that. There is no way. I was in shock. And he's a lot older than her too. He's like what, 56, 57, and she's in her 30s. A mess. A mess. A mess. A mess. Yes, she approached him first. And I'm just like, first of all, that whole thing, all I'm going to say is God bless. All I'm going to say is God bless. I have so many thoughts about no. And I feel sorry for the women who listen to him. I don't know, like a mess, a hot mess. Like the whole thing was wrong. And I hit the floor when I heard that she approached him first. I almost passed out. Literally almost passed out when I heard that. I was shocked. A mess. A mess. Yes, big weirdo. She seemed thirsty. She chased him. A mess. Yes, anytime I see it from those Black Love podcasts, I block whoever posted it. Disturbs my spirit. A mess. By the grace of God, I never heard of him. Obviously not. I was floored to hear that she approached him first. And he had the crush on the actress Essence Atkins. Like he had a huge crush on her. He asked her out, I believe, and Essence turned him down, as she should have. His whole vibe is just like, ugh, a mess. She's in interviews acting like she get like me with all her bravado for a man that made you pay half and using you to sell a new book. Essence curved him live. Essence said, no, thank you. He asked her out on live. Essence don't play like that. Can we talk about it? Can we talk about it? I would rather eat a jean jacket. A mess. We see each other. I only heard of him because he had this desperado come in. That clip of that woman who was married to that cheating pastor, and she said that she prepared his clothes for him to cheat on her. When that clip went viral, that's how I found out about him and his podcast. A mess. A hot mess. No, seriously, I would rather mop the ocean. I would rather eat a jean jacket with barbecue sauce. Absolutely not. I would rather cut grass with a scissor before I ever. A mess. He said that usually the wife's family covers the marriage at his big age. Embarrassing. Hold on. On top of that, I saw someone showed a clip of their wedding. He was live streaming the wedding on his YouTube channel, and he had the Cashapp handle down below. Like, is everybody okay? A mess. Yes, honey, paint the listen. And you're being nice. I'm gonna just keep quiet, but that's putting it mildly, and I'm just gonna leave it there. Paint the wall of China with a Q-tip. Listen, honey, I'm telling you, a mess. Thank you for bringing that up. I forgot all about the child. Yes, Paris, and that's being nice about it. He lied and told that woman he would give her the luxury wedding of her dreams and turned and told her she has to pick up the tab. Loser. I'd rather mow Central Park with the fingernail clippers than pay for a man. I'm happily married. I don't pay for anything. Listen, the girl's being desperate for a man that's not even fine. Yeah, this is what happens when a woman is desperate to be a wife. Very much so. Oh, Queen Link, you have me screaming. At all. How tacky. Super pick-me's. Yeah, for real. I'm in shock. No, seriously, I honestly just hearing that she hit on him and pursued him, I think that's wild. She probably paid for the honeymoon too. Just for a man who's feeding everyone foolishness. It grieves my spirit. No, it grieves my spirit too. Ciao. God bless. That's all I got. God bless. Yeah, I believe he has children. He was married before, right? Like that's his whole thing. He was married before and he is divorced because he was a big cheater. I don't know who he was cheating. I don't know how he was cheating. Like who wanted to be like I'm just in shock that he had all like it just shows me a lot of women just want a man. Any man with a pulse. It's like a lot of women, I guess, don't really care for looks, I see, because it's like, how did he have all these women on the side? Like, it's weird. You said that's why I didn't. Oh, yes. Derek Jackson's ex-wife. She lost her mind, was in a closet casting spells on the women. Yes. Man, that is actually one of the saddest stories yet. When she came on YouTube with that bonnet on her head and said, I am wearing the helmet of salvation, I almost passed out. He had her wearing boxy, ill-fitting suits from the Steve Harvey collection. She was wearing ill-fitting suits from Men's Warehouse. That was one of the saddest. I can't even finish my sentence. That was a night. I remember Twitter was on 20 when that story broke and that video circulated, and then her Instagram pictures, and we saw that he had her wearing suits from the Big and Tall store. She had on a suit, a Bernie Mac suit. He had her on YouTube, and that video went viral. He didn't even tell her to fix herself up, put some makeup on. She came on camera, no makeup, no contacts, not a lip gloss, not even chapstick. Came on with the bonnet on and called it her helmet of salvation. We found out she was doing spells and all sorts of stuff on, like, y'all don't understand. It's not a game out here. Desperation will destroy you. A man having low self-esteem and getting with a man is the worst thing you can ever do in your life. Women have gone crazy. Women have had to go to a mental hospital over men. A lot of y'all need to wake up. Stop being desperate. It's not. Some of y'all are ditching your dreams, your goals, throwing your lives away and losing your minds over men who don't want, care about you. And it's not okay. You need to know that you are okay if you don't have a man. It's what you don't have any dreams or goals. And the way that I mean, yes, we get on men for being broke and not getting it, but like, I need my women to follow your dreams. Why are you worrying about a man, but you don't have any money in your bank account? You can't get your nails done. You don't have any goals. You don't have any dreams. All you think about is a man. There's a problem here. They should be secondary. That should not be the first thought in your mind. It's crazy to me. You see women with no goals, no ambition, no dreams. Your credit score is shot. You have a 400 credit score and you're worried about a man? Like, what are we talking about? You don't have a savings account. You don't have a bank account, but you're thinking about a man? We need help. We need to get our priorities together. Where is your dream? Where are your dreams? Where is your life? It's just crazy. I want a man. It's like we need to wake up. It's getting annoying. So many women are throwing their lives away for a man. It's like, what is going on? I'm just so tired. I am so tired. I am weary. No, they do. It's just so sad. I'm just so tired. It's crazy. A friend of mine sat outside a courthouse while her boyfriend was battling his baby mama, had her in the car for 5 hours. Well, she's a fool. I'm sorry, I don't mean to be so blunt, but she needs to wake up and stop. It's desperate. You don't have a life? You should be out and about. Why won't you go to a happy hour? Why are you waiting in a car for 5 hours? Are you insane? Brooke, I have an update on their friend dating the homosexual. She just called and I had to tap out of the live. Got mad at me again. Just let her go. Let her do what she wants to do. We're all adults. We're not, you're not her mother. She's not come on. She's not a child. She needs to wake up. If she doesn't want to wake up, then it is what it is. Stop wasting your breath on people who don't want to listen. She either wants to get it or she doesn't want to get it. So after this, let this be the last time you talk about it. Don't say anything. Let her do what she wants to do. She wants to ruin her life over a man, then feel free. But just stop wasting your breath. Live your life, enjoy your life, and keep it moving. Some of these women are acting like kids. You have some women who act like they're little girls. You're not a little girl. You're a woman. You're a grown-up. It's time to be an adult. Having a soft life does not mean turning your brain off and being a dummy. And we're conflating the two things. I'm not here to baby anybody. I don't have kids. I'm not anybody's parent. You're either going to take the advice or you're not. It's ridiculous. Yeah, let her. She's happy with it. If she's happy being with a thief and a loser, so let her do it. Don't tell her stop calling you with this, and you might have to block her number too. You can't be friends with somebody who wants to be a dummy for men. So she's made her choice. She's made her bed. Let her be there. You can't keep saying the same thing to people who don't want to listen. She's cool with being a desperado. Let her be a desperado in peace. No more. I don't want to hear any more about you having conversation with her. Let her do what she wants to do. You're wasting your breath. She doesn't want to listen. It is what it is. Yes, you exactly. They do. She doesn't want to be saved. Yeah, don't stress yourself out. Unless they want to change, they won't. Exactly. Yes, she wants an emotional tampon. My friend runs her own company and her husband stays home with the baby, but she says he has the hard job. Mess. Yeah, you cannot, some people don't want to be saved. Listen, just it is what it is. Stop wasting your breath. Stop wasting your breath on this. Yeah, you can't invest in people's stuff. You can't. Listen, people are grown. We're all adults. I'm not sitting up here telling grown people what to do. You take the advice. I say it one time, and you either take it or you don't take it. I honestly, I just can't. I can't care that much. I can't care more than you care. I get that, but I'm just not here for stay-at-home dads, and the woman's the breadwinner. And I'm gonna just leave it there. Yeah, I'm not saying anything. See the lady. Yes, exactly. Tell your friends we'll have this conversation one time and one time only. Exactly. Brooke is over it. I am. I'm just so done. Brooke, don't let these folks run your pressure up. You're right. No, it is enough. It's enough. I don't want to hear any more of this. I would like to hear more tips from you about dating. I like your advice. Thank you. Exactly, as you shouldn't. I think some of y'all, some women need to realize the beauty in being fully autonomous and being single and having your freedom, not having to check in with somebody, not having to worry about kids. You should be enjoying this time. Like, I don't understand how you're moping around about being single. You can date who you want to date. You can pick up and go. You don't have to, all your money's for you. You like, I don't, I'm just not understanding how some of y'all want to throw your freedom away to be with a bum. I don't get it. Child, not y'all about to super chat me with all these desperado stories. Oh gosh. Well, on Valentine's Day, I'm not going to be on here. Well, you can get maybe a pre-Valentine's Day live, maybe on the 12th, the 11th or the 12th. But I rest assured, on the 14th, I will not be on here. So you're going to have to soak up all the knowledge that you're getting right now. Oh gosh. Hey Miss Neen, thank you for the super chat. Brooke, I love your show. We need a live girl talk segment with you. Straight talk and no chaser. Whoever can't take the heat, stay out the chat. No, but then they'll still come in. They're gonna still come in anyway and try to bust up the party. Okay. I'm just saying, honey. All right, I'll be outside. I said, yes, honey. Good luck, honey. Okay. All right. Y'all better stop it. Oh, yes, honey. While y'all sitting up here talking about this, honey, I'm going to be outside. So, oh my gosh. Listen, y'all better take the advice now. Hey, Similak, thank you for the super chat. You deserve some type of compensation for the work you've been doing. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you. I really appreciate that. Hey, Windows seat view only. Thank you for the super chat. I used to have a friend like that who ended up putting me in a house with an active bomb threat from her drug dealer boyfriend. You cannot save her. Listen, first of all, thank the Lord that you got out safely. I'm telling y'all cannot really be friends with desperados, women who are male-centered. They will put you in dangerous positions, y'all. Please, I'm serious. If you have healthy self-esteem, if you're a woman who you love and value your life, you cannot be friends or close friends with a woman who's desperate. I'm very sorry that this happened to you. And if you have put hands on her, I wouldn't even be mad at you. And this type, if you try to ruin my freedom and my life, you put my life in jeopardy over some bum of a man, hands might be laid on you. That's a situation where if you put hands on somebody, you are well within your right to do so, because they could have put your life in danger. You could have been in jail. You could have gone to jail. They could have taken you out. You could have died. Absolutely. I hope you're not friends. I hope you're not friends anymore. That's absolutely not. Absolutely not. Hey, Yasmin, thank you for the super chat. Come on, Brooke. Love these lessons. Keep it up. Thank you. Hey, Darkchild99, thank you for the super chat. To lighten the mood, Brooke, are you excited about the party tonight at 9 o'clock on Peacock? Yes, I am excited for Traders. Yes. Yes, honey, it's crazy. It is crazy. You could have lost your life. Hands and feet would have been put on them. Don't you ever sit up there and have me in a situation. First of all, to one of y'all a few weeks ago, we did a chat about this, and y'all told me that your friend brought a man who just got out of jail to your house. She was going to set you up with a jailbird. And I told you, had you put hands and feet on her, you were well within your right. That fact that a felon knows your address, absolutely not. She wouldn't even know my name. Exactly. Yes, pick-me's and male-centered women are dangerous. Listen. Yes, you might need to upgrade your Peacock subscription. Honey, that's an enemy, honey. No, it is an enemy. Hands and feet, honey. Hands and feet. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Some stuff is just not up for negotiation. You don't do that. You're putting my life in danger? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. honey, so I'm like, imagine if we did a call-in. I might be passed out on the floor. Thank the Lord, thank the good Lord that you are here and you are alive. Oof. Yes, exactly. Never in your life. Some of y'all are around people who don't like you, and you're talking about they're your friend. Because if they're your friend, they wouldn't even put you in a situation like that. Some of these folks are hoping that you guys get caught up and something happens to you. Quiet as is kept. The audacity, bringing someone to my house and they fresh out of jail. Exactly. They don't like you and they don't like themselves. Honey, they want to take you down, honey. They want to take you down. They sure do. They sure do. Tell the truth. Y'all better stop. Stop calling these folks your friends. Some people don't mean you any good. They're smiling in your face and they don't care about you. They don't love you. They don't like you. They're trying to set you up. They're trying to set you up. Some of y'all need to wake up. Stop saying, oh yeah, that's my friend. That's my friend. Someone tried to hook me up with an unemployed man who lived with his mama, then told me I was being judgmental. When I asked, what about me, said I was desperate. See, people will try to play in your face if you let them. I hope you don't speak to them anymore. We don't speak. Good. Setting up for the okie doke. Honey, I'm telling you, when I was in my 20s, I had a friend set me up on a blind date. The guy was everything I had told her I didn't want or like in a man. Okay, wait, hold on. I hate to say this. I'm just going to say it. Remember how we talked about jealous friends a few nights ago? In the Beverly Hills Live on Sunday? It shows up when it comes to romantic relationships, where women will be friends with or know some great guys that would be good for you, and they'll refuse to have you meet them, or they'll set you up with losers. It's jealousy. They don't want to see you with anybody. In my opinion, ladies, I want y'all to listen. Stop waiting on other women to set you up with somebody good. Because a lot of women you'll have women married to a good guy, great job, handsome, and he has friends just like him. And they'll purposely make sure that you don't meet them because they don't want you to get a good guy too. You have some women, and listen, if it don't apply, let it fly. If this isn't you, you shouldn't be getting upset in the chat. But you have some married women who get a kick out of being the only married woman in the group. You have some married women who will dangle the carrot of introducing you to somebody, and they won't do it out of jealousy. It's weird. You have some married women who know eligible bachelors, and they know that you're looking for somebody, you would want to meet somebody, and they will purposely hide them from you because they don't want you to be with somebody good too. Let me just be quiet. Let me be quiet. So just as a rule of thumb, don't depend on married friends to hook you up, because you have some married friends who are jealous and they won't hook you up despite them having a good man themselves, because women can be weirdos. Let me move off of that before. Let me be quiet before the women get mad at me, but I'm just saying. Child, let me just be quiet. I'm just telling you, listen, let me be quiet. Let me just be quiet. Baby, I'm telling you what I know firsthand. Oh, let me be quiet. I'm gonna be quiet. Child, if I'm lying, I will end this live right now. Let me know if I'm lying in this chat. Let me know if I'm lying. I will end this chat right now. Babe, please. Okay, we see each other. Men can be weirdos too. I know a married couple whose husband hooked me up with his weirdo friend. It didn't last. Yes, that too. But it can be on both sides. Because I'm telling you, it could be on both sides. Because some women want to be the only woman with a good man. There are some women who are like that. They will be happily married, happily married, and they still want their friend to be just the single friend. I know what I'm talking about. Women can be weird. Women can be very. Let me get off of that. Let me get off of that. Let me be quiet. Let me just be quiet. Let me just. I've said too much. I've said too much. I've said too much. I've said too much. Babe, I'm about to shake the table and that's why I always say, ladies, just, go out by yourself, look good, meet men on your own time. Because if you're thinking that your married friend is going to hook you up, babe, I'm about to shake it. I'm about to shake this table real good, honey. Some of those husbands are also weird. Yes, no, my friend got asked for a threesome when she told her friend cut her out. Child. Because listen, a lot of times both of them are playing around a lot. Like they both don't want to see you with somebody. You have people who get off on, they want to be the only, you have to remember, some people, y'all don't understand. You have people who are so competitive and so jealous-hearted, they want to be the only one who has a particular something. You have some women who get off on being the only woman who's married in the group, and they want everybody, like, you have people who are on weird power, like, it's weird. So I don't even bother to ask anybody to hook me up with anybody. I'm like, girl, it's okay, because people will dangle that carrot. It's weirdo behavior. And when you speak about it, people want to label you as crazy or paranoid. It's like, no, I see what's going on. But yeah, a lot of times they're both lying. They don't want to see you with somebody. It's weird. It's very common. It's more common than you think. It is more common than you think. No, it's very true. It's very true. Listen. No, it's okay. Let's, honey, we can end this live right now, babe. No, it's true. It's true. Oh my gosh. We could talk about this for another 3 hours. Like, y'all are talking good. We see each other. Babe, wake it up. It's very common. And y'all are saying nothing but facts. It's so true. No, it's so true. It's straight facts. I got to put this up on the screen one more again. I got to put this up on the screen. Wait, why can't I, Jesse, why can't I find your child? Jesse, can you say it again so I can post up your comment on the screen? Honey, we're having revival, honey. Listen, y'all. You better wait. You better tell the truth. I'm getting hot. As cold as it is outside, I'm getting hot. Say it again. You better say it again, honey. You better say it again. Honey, you better tell the truth today. You said, can Jesse say it again? They calling you, friend. They calling you. They said, say it again, honey. Say it one more time. You better say, honey, you better shut the door and close the blinds. Child, thank you so much. Thank you. It's true. It's very true. Or they present you with men that they know you would never want. Yeah. When I confronted my friend about that, she said the personality is more important. Meanwhile, her husband is handsome. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. They don't want you to have it just as well as they do. They want you to have somebody funny looking, no job, no teeth. This is hater behavior. She did it on purpose. She did it on purpose. She doesn't want to see you with somebody great. Because in her mind, she's thinking, oh, what if she gets, somebody better than what I, like, people are so, and when you say this to people, people act like you're crazy or that you're paranoid, but it's like, no, people really do play these games. People really play these games. And it's like, wait, you're happily married with your husband. Why do you care about who I get? You should want everybody to have a good husband, right? But some women want to be the only one with a good husband. They want to be the only one who has a, let me get off of that before I shake the table and get some girls really mad. I'm gonna just be quiet. We can pack it up right here. We can pack it up right here. I'm telling you what I know firsthand. And other women who are dating can also tell you the same thing. Their friends will have a good man, and their man has good friends that are handsome and doing well too, and they'll purposely block you from meeting them because they don't want you to have somebody good too. So let me not open up that can of worms, honey child. Let me just be quiet. So child. So we can move on. Let's move on to the next thing, Claudia. Move on to the next thing. Yes, okay. Because you see a few people are, we got a few contrarians. I'm like, let's move on to the next thing, honey. I'm speaking too much truth. I'm speaking too much truth today. So let's just move on to the next thing, child. Move on to the next thing. We're gonna move on to the next thing, Claudia. We're gonna move on to the next thing, Claudia. Yeah. Okay. Listen, let's just move on. Let's just move on to the next thing, child. Y'all preaching. Let's go make these plates for these men, okay? Okay. Listen, child. Honey, these men's plates be cold, okay? Listen, child. I said, let's just move on, child. Let's just move on to the next thing, honey. I said too much, honey. I went too far. I said too much. So let's just move on to the next thing. So anyways, child. Oh gosh. So y'all, what else is going on? What else is going on today, y'all? No, honey, I'm not honey, I stood on business, honey. I stood on business. I said what I said. We're gonna make these plates. So oh gosh, you see, that's what I'm talking. That's that weirdo behavior. I had a friend who every guy that would try to talk to me or I would date, she would try to link them to herself in some way and act like they tried to talk to her first. You ever notice how people always say, oh yeah, me and my friend don't have the same type? The minute you like somebody, all of a sudden your friend likes him too, thinks he's cute. Let me just be quiet. Let me just be quiet. But everybody's a girl's girl though, right? Everybody's a girl's girl. But okay, let's move on. Did you hear about Lisa Wu and Nene Leakes got into a fight filming Ultimate Girls Trip? They were yelling and screaming, child. Yeah, I heard that. Now, I saw the clip of when TMZ asked Lisa Wu about what happened. Is it me or does Lisa Wu always sound like she had a little drink or something before? Like, I don't know what's going on. Let me see if I can find the clip, y'all. I saw that of Lisa Wu. Hold on. Let me see if I can find it. They got into like an argument, right? What's going on with Lisa Wu? Okay, wait, hold on. I'm going to include the clip here, y'all. Yes, very much so. Very much so. Uh-huh. No, for real. Yeah, Lisa Wu. What, in the 2008? Exactly. Yes, Lisa should be glad she was included. Exactly. Not her vodka and Fanta child. Wait, let's see. Hold on. Let me include the clip if I can. Give me a minute. Because I want you all to see the clip for yourself. You said Lisa was drunk as a skunk, honey. Did Lisa do her laugh? So mechanical. She did a Whitney Rose. Okay, wait, hold on, y'all. I can't imagine what Lisa Wu and Nene got into a fight about. And also, I'm like, Lisa Wu needs every piece of check and screen time she can get. Hold on, y'all.
I brought you all back. Would you all go back and turn up for the ladies?
They've asked me 3 times. I have laughed disrespectfully.
Oh.
No, but you know what? I'll go, but see, people bother me. They ruffle my feathers, and so I got to get one of them. And they want to say, like, I was tipsy or something. No, you disrespected me. So I had to get with you. Okay, if she go, I'll go, and I'll be her backup. See, that's the part.
What part?
I can go shades, but I prefer hands. You see, so
Oh,
that's why exactly. It was an alter ego thing, and I was a ninja. That's what I'm saying. She's a ninja, and I'm a ninja.
So shout out to No Chaser TV for that clip. Now, I really can't imagine what her and Nene were arguing or fighting about. Lisa Wu calling herself a ninja. Demetria saying that they asked her back 3 times. I doubt it. They didn't even have her at the reunion when she was on the show as a friend of. Yeah, I guess we'll see it all play out. I think that I feel sorry for Lisa. I think that after she got let go from Atlanta, after her and Ed Hartwell divorced, things haven't been too good. You know, money. I know that she was on Hollywood Divas for that one season. Money's been tight. Now, a quick side note. Remember her ex-husband? Remember Ed Hartwell? You see how he got married to Keisha Knight Pulliam? And he's a deadbeat as well. He's broke too. And you see that Keisha had to go on, she had to apply for services because he didn't have any money. So just a hot mess. I'm like, girl, like, what is going on? So you know Lisa Wu's not getting child support from him because he can't even pay Keisha Knight Pulliam. A mess. He is broke and a deadbeat. A mess, honey. A mess. A hot mess. She got taken like Keisha. Really? I know. A mess. Lisa Wu's never been iconic to me. She wasn't missed. She hosts Married at First Sight. Yes, I know she's happy for that check. You said not Rudy. Rudy took her man. Child, yes, dog Rudy out. How many kids did he have with Lisa? He had 2? They had didn't he? Wait, did they have 2 kids or 1 kid? Wait, how many kids? Uh-oh. I believe he has they have 1 son together. And then he has a daughter with Keisha Knight Pulliam. So he has 2 kids. Yes, Lisa Wu was also married to Keith Sweat. Keith Sweat was her first husband. They have 3 boys. And it's so crazy because when she joined Atlanta, he put a gag order on her so she couldn't speak his name. She wasn't allowed to have their kids film with her. And she made it sound like that was her first marriage with Ed. I had no idea who Lisa Wu was. So when I found out that she was with her first husband was Keith Sweat, I was like, wait, what? So Lisa Wu has what, 4 kids altogether? She's a son with Ed Hartwell, and then the 3 boys with Keith Sweat. Keith Sweat selling handbags. He's selling handbags now? Child, why are broke men out here making kids? I don't know. A mess, a damn shame. I hope Keith pays for his kids. He's always on tour. I hope so too. Didn't even know that. Not Mr. Nobody, child. Yes, he has gifted 2 to Clay Clarkson on her show. He's selling handbags? She has a bad picker. Keith was cheating all along, allegedly. Yeah, they said that. And I believe he was also a little, it was some other mess going on too, I believe. Because remember when Lisa Wu, when Nene had that event for domestic violence in season 1, Lisa Wu was there, and she was talking about, she didn't say his name, but she was talking about her previous relationship or previous marriage. I think that was in reference to him, allegedly. He was selling bags inside the arena? Well, they are grown now. Oh, I'm screaming. A check is a check. I hope the bags are cute. This is so wrong. Yes, that's the, yep. They said that about, I think that's the reason why he put the gag order on her, so she couldn't blast him about how horrible of a husband he was when she got on the show. I believe so. They said that her real name is Sharon, that Lisa is not even her real name. We still waiting on Candy to find that studio so we can drop some beats. Keith has money. He produced and wrote a lot of big hits. Keith used to stay in the strip club in Atlanta. Just a mess. Lisa waited to have that child, was kept on talking about Ed. Yeah. And they were talking about having another child, I remember too, right? He said he couldn't find bags that he liked, so he worked for travel, so he created a line. Oh, I had no idea. Oh, Lisa's real name is Sharon Millette Hartwell. Oh, wow. Wow. We got some 28,000 detectives in the chat. So much information. Now Lisa out here pulling a LaToya Hutchinson. Lisa started a fight with Nene for screen time. I think so too. And I mean, I have to say though, I think that Lisa could have stayed on a few more seasons. I wouldn't have minded seeing her come back after her divorce. Because one, she could have told us, and then I think that once her son's with Keith Sweat, because when she was on Hollywood Divas, she was able to reveal that she was married to Keith Sweat. So the gag order had been lifted. So if she had come back, we would have gotten more tea about her and Keith Sweat, her and Ed, financial issues that she was having. We could have heard it all. She would have had a really good storyline, in my opinion. She would have had a really good storyline. They should have brought her back. That was a missed opportunity because I mean, she's a very interesting history. Her kids must have been grown then. Yeah, I think they were. I think it was because Nene didn't shout her out. Hollywood Divas was something to behold. Yes. I mean, yeah. I did like Lisa. I thought that Lisa. I didn't believe all those businesses that she had, her and Ed had, when she said that they were real estate agents. Then she was an artist. They had a jewelry line. They had a clothing line. Remember that line? It was called Closet Freak or whatever it was called. Nobody was buying that. Lisa was a stunt queen, honey. Her and Ed had all those fake businesses. I knew they were broke. I said, Lisa's good and broke because, baby, I'm not buying a lick of these businesses. Remember, she was exposed that she wasn't even a real estate agent. She was talking about she's selling a house to Jazzy Faye, the producer. I said, okay, girl. Yes, she was a grifter. Yes, Woo Girls Jewelry, honey. It was so phony. I said, she doesn't have all these businesses. And if she does, they're not successful. I want to see Lisa Wu and Giselle go head to head. I like Lisa and Nene's friendship. I did too. Lisa wanted fame. She started dating Tiger, Keisha's ex, just for attention. She did? She had 15 ventures. None of them were good. She was a mess. Remember that? She was showing Jazzy Faye a house and the whole time didn't have her real estate license. Is that where Pam and Eddie got their inspiration? Oh, didn't Lisa put a house in her name? Yeah, that was the rumor. That was the rumor but no, it turned out that it was production who got the house for Nene because they had been evicted season 1 and the car was repoed. Remember how Nene was driving that Nissan Murano in season 2 and she was embarrassed, so she would park it out of view of production site. She parked it around the corner from Kim's house when she went to Kim's. Child, Nene was all tore up that season. Season 2, honey, and the eviction, they were kicked out of that house and the repo man came and took that Range Rover. But no, it was production who got Nene that house in Lisa's neighborhood. Happy birthday, Oprah. She's doing it right with Stedman. Take notes, ladies. Okay. Yup, she parked it a mile away. She sure was. Remember that? She would park that Nissan Murano a mile away, honey. Yup, Sheree did call it out. Sheree was like, yup, because Nene was ashamed, honey. Child, I said, oh boy. And meanwhile, listen, a hot mess. It's crazy how so many households across cities have the name Lisa. I know, right? We have like a Lisa on every city. I gotta watch season 1 and 2 then. I only seen the clips. Oh yeah, please watch. Yeah, watch seasons 1 and 2. The good old days of RHOA. Nene used to wear her best Ross basic tees. Yeah, she did. She was at Ross and she was at all of it, honey. All the outlets. She was wearing all of it. Pre-Trump check. Yes, pre-Trump. Pre-Trump check. Look at the girls now. Lisa's ex should have a nice pension. The NFL pensions aren't that big. I think they're only like 60,000, 60 or 100,000. And on top of that, he owes all that child support to Keisha Knight Pulliam. He's barely keeping afloat himself. If anything, Lisa's better off getting money from Keith Sweat, not Ed Hartwell. Lisa needs a job. Kim Z in those hypersynthetic wigs. Yes. I don't think he played that. He didn't play that long. He got hurt. He was injured the minute the show started. And remember, Lisa said, well, if he retires from the NFL, we'll be okay because, we have money saved and I'll carry us for the both of us. I said, girl, no, you won't. And on top of that, I doubt it. I said, okay, girl. And the minute his money was gone, the marriage broke up. Yup, he got cut in season 1. He was the OG Croy playing for 3 seconds, very much so. He was in and out, honey. He made a cute $2 million. Then he broke his he tore his ACL. He tore that up and he was gone out the league, honey. She's not carrying nothing. Whatever that means, Lisa, okay? Wasn't she his personal trainer at one point? Oh, I don't remember that. I'm mad they're bringing KK Kim back on my screen. Same here. How is she going to carry the business? Yeah, the businesses weren't making any money. Exactly. Invest. I know. I rewatched Atlanta recently when Nene was sitting with Trump in the conference room. He seemed so nice to her and was giving her health advice. He didn't seem evil at all. So wild to watch that scene. Child. It's a shame. A lot of these people in reality TV need financial advisors. Yes. Oh, gosh. I just checked. Lisa has real estate broker in her IG bio. Okay. She needs to stop. Okay. Oh, gosh. He wanted that screen time. We've had a lot of Lisas. Lisa Wu, Barlow, Milan, Vanderpump, Rinna, and Hochstein. Yes. I'm actually a financial advisor for a great company, so if you guys need help, come holla at me. I know that's right. Okay, good to know. Lisa Wu Oliver ain't shown a house since 2008, honey. The last house she showed that she was showing was to Jazzy Faye, when that was only for some camera time. Child, you said puff cigar, honey. Yes, I just puff on our cigar. Oh, we see how Kim bled Croy dry. Now he's working at a car dealership. Hey, a job is a job. Thank God he's able to do that, honey. Thank God he's able to do that. But she bled that man all the way. She bled him like a turnip. Nothing, a mess. Yep, he sure was. Nene and Greg were fronting big. It wasn't theirs. They were renting. That first house that was a rental, and they got evicted. But you could tell something was up though, because the way Nene would talk about the other women when she said, "Child, I hang around women where they blow me out the water, child, financially." And remember how anytime they had a shopping scene in season 1, Nene never bought anything. You could look at Nene and tell they didn't have the money like that. And she said, my husband, Greg, is a real estate developer. And the whole time, then when they got evicted, she said, well, I don't actually know what he does, child. He works in real estate. I said, oh, okay. It went from big developer to now you don't know what he does. And now you guys are evicted. The Range Rover is repossessed. A mess. A mess. Kim gambled all their money away. Yes, they were renting the first and second house. They sure were. Trying to bleed her daughter dry now. A mess. Kim should feel ashamed of herself. Croy was the friend who wouldn't listen. That's why she cut up when those checks came. Yeah, she sure did, honey. That's why she got brand new, honey. When those checks came in, she was so beside herself when those checks finally came in. She had never seen money like that before. Yup. Oh, gosh. Yes, when someone says developer, that's how you know it's a scam, because developer usually refers to companies, not people. Exactly. Yes, very much so. Yep. I'll never forget when Nene drove off from Kim's house in that Nissan in season 2. Yes. Yep. Yep. I remember that. That money hadn't rolled in yet. Yep. You said new teeth. They're done. Yes, I pray that Ariana's able to get some distance. Yeah, I think that Ariana, though, feels guilty for whatever reason and wants to take care of Kim. She went from Ross to the runway, okay? Buy wig. I was a barista in college, and all the scammy men were developers. Yes, always. Yes, go back and rewatch the older seasons, please. Everybody's in real estate, okay? Oh, okay. We have Prague in the house. I love that. Thank you. I'm happy you're here. Yeah, Kim stole all their money. Kim stole her daughter's money. She feels ashamed of herself. Pissed all her money away, honey. Stole every last cent. Ariana said she made $1 million from all her endorsements. Kim stole every single penny and still broke. And if you're going to steal the money, at least pay the bills. You stole your daughter's money and the bills still weren't paid and the house still got foreclosed on. That makes sense in your pea brain? At least say, hey, baby, mommy needs this money to pay this mortgage, to keep the roof over our head, to keep the lights on. You stole the money and pissed it away on what? And still had to move out, still had to get kicked out the house, and it still broke. This, honey, it is a sin, honey. A mess. Very sad. Went and bought online scratch-offs. Exactly. Sheree was fronting so bad. Yes, she was, big fronting. Talk about she had a big team, a creative director, 3 personal assistants, a chef, a housekeeper. And by episode 2, they were all gone. I said, Sheree does not have that kind of money for a team of 10 people. And by season 2, the house was in foreclosure. Sheree was fronting so bad. And now Kim is selling bags on TikTok. She sure is. Child, Derek is lying to her about them wigs. She buys, she don't pay. A fashion show with no fashions. Delusions of early HOA were so good. She doesn't feel bad. That's very sad. I don't know why people want her back. I don't either. Yep, Deshaun had it like that, but then he left her for the housekeeper. The minute the end, but watching Deshaun on Nene's YouTube channel when she interviewed her, seeing how much of a pick-me Deshaun Snow was is very sad, because she said that he had been cheating on her the whole entire time. And when he told her, when they wrapped filming season 1, he said, hey, I got my side pregnant. Deshaun was still talking about, let's work this out. She said, I wanted to be married. I said, Deshaun needs help. I said, Deshaun had rocks in her brain. That is very sad. Deshaun, it goes to show you the length that some people will go just to be married and just to be the wife. That's very sad. Yeah, she looks great. She looks great now. She looks great. A mess. Yes, honey, she had an empty skull, honey. I guess Sheree's doing appearances, if I had to guess. Rocks in her brain. Deshaun has money, but she wanted to stay with that man so badly. Very sad. She had rocks. Yes, she did. When she threw that horrible gala at the house and invited anybody to come into her home, and nobody bought anything from the silent auction, and she was mad that they were giving her advice about what not to do. I said, yeah, Deshaun's not all the way there. Yeah, no, Funky Daniva was right. She is a succubus. She is. She's still trying to do She by Sheree. Child, The Real Houses of Scamlanta. Oh, you said, you heard that Sheree is doing personal training but keeps it low key. Well, that's a good. She'd make a lot of money from that. Sheree's body has always been phenomenal, and she's in great shape. So I think that's the perfect way. That's the perfect lane for her to go into. Leaving invitations at the beauty salon, real high class. Exactly. She by a scam. I think that Kim is the reason Ariana and her boyfriend broke up. He was paying for Ariana's life while she was paying for his. Child. Yeah, Sheree needs to get into fitness. Sheree's in the right field then. Yeah, if that's true, I really hope that it is. I hope so, because I think that's the perfect lane for Sheree to be in. Sheree should have been doing fitness all along. Sheree could have made so much money, but Sheree, for whatever reason, laziness, not that bright, because mama should have been in the fitness arena from jump. Body by Sheree would be a whole vibe. I agree. What, child? My brother did the same to his ex-wife, and she's talking about she want to stay and work it out. Don't even bring it over here. And she needs to build a full business and not just apparel. I agree. Lifestyle, fitness, a whole system. Shape Up with Sheree got a good ring to it. It does. Sheree doesn't have work ethic. She doesn't. She doesn't have work ethic. Too busy focused on September, spring, summer. I agree. A successful workout YouTube channel would be amazing. She'd make so much money. I got on the phone and yelled at her. I asked her, where's her self-esteem? Girl, get a grip. Lord bless the people, honey. Bless them. Bless them. Deshaun is what happens when you raise your daughters to prioritize being married over learning oneself and self-love. Yes. She won't take any advice, child. Fitness is where she make a real bag. Yeah. If she ever sees this, I want my 10%. Yeah, you need your 10%. 175 for faded t-shirts. Sheree, please. She can still be successful. Yes, she can. If she puts in the work, she can. Sheree wants to make money but don't want to pay people. Yeah. And on top of that, she's kind of lazy. The work ethic just isn't there with her, and it's sad. Fit over 40 could have been a nice market for her too. Exactly. I agree. She by Sheree could have been workout clothes that you purchased along with her workout plan. I agree. Yeah, they don't want to keep up with it. They don't. They're lazy. They're very lazy. Sheree in those stage photos with Martell. She has a whole consumer base waiting for her. We want her to win. We do want her to win. I want Sheree to win. She's just lazy. Yes, her body is tea. Where was a Lululemon collab or something? I agree. Oh, an aloe collab, Lululemon, something, child. A Skims collab. Like, I don't know. Hassling Drew over not wanting to pay her $50. I was appalled. Sheree could have been selling menopause pills and workout routines. Well, here's my thing about that. All of her kids are grown. So she's not a single mom to, 3 little kids. On top of that, being on a TV show takes a lot out of you. If you have time to, and let's not act like these women, they get that taste of fame. They're not zipping it and zooing it. So when Sheree got on this show, the minute the show took off, she was doing club appearances from city to city. Her mom was watching her kids, okay? So she could get the money. These women get this fame, and their kids take their kids, they love their kids, but they are gone a lot. The kids will even say your mom is gone a lot after being on a TV show. So I think that that you have kids, a single mom, a deadbeat ex-husband who's not paying the bills. She should have been doing fitness, doing whatever she could to make it work financially. If you can be out in the club, doing appearances, being out here and there, you can make some money and do some fitness. Just saying. I'm just saying, just my opinion. Yeah, her kids were 11 and 12 when she was on the show, but my point still stands. Once you're on the show, you're busy. You're going to city doing promo, press, promotion. So it's not like you're not like you're home. You're away from your kids a lot when you're on reality TV. And I think that she dropped the ball. Again, we can agree to disagree. I'm just saying my opinion. She could have done the fitness bag. I think that Sheree is very lazy. We've seen time and time again throughout the seasons, Sheree has a lazy streak to her. Sheree is somebody who likes to get money and not work. So you said you're just sensitive as a single mom with many failed ventures, before being successful. Folks call me lazy too, so I'm biased. Listen, I get that. This is not a slight to anybody. I'm just talking about Sheree. I don't think that Sheree has a work ethic. They've said that Sheree is very lazy and doesn't take advice from anybody. I don't think that your situation is the same. You seem like a go-getter. I'm saying she doesn't have that hustle in her to make it work. That's all I'm saying. So she doesn't take advantage of her opportunities. That's what I'm saying. This is not any slight to single mothers or anybody, y'all. Listen, y'all, it's my opinion. I love y'all, but I'm just giving my 2 cents. Don't come on here. You know what I'm saying? I'm not bashing anybody. I'm just saying that I don't think that certain people have the work ethic. I'm not saying that you personally are lazy. That's not what I'm saying. She ain't got that dog in her. That's all I'm saying. Yes. Yeah. You seem like you're putting an effort into the ventures, not Sheree. Sheree's not a hustler. So that's all I was getting at. Yes, sure. Yeah, exactly. Nene's also very lazy as well. That's my point. My point is some of these women are just lazy. That's it. That's all I'm saying. But y'all, we can move around. We can just get off this topic, child. Honey, we just came here to dance. That's it. We just came here to dance, y'all. That's it. Honey, move on to the next thing, Claudia. Just move on to the next thing, Claudia. Let's just move on, child. Just move on to the next thing, child. Yeah, that's all I'm saying. Yes, that's all I'm saying. When you are blessed with a big platform, you should make the most out of the platform. That's a once in a lifetime opportunity. This does not apply to people who aren't on TV. I'm not expecting somebody who isn't on TV let's just move on, child. Yeah, that's honey, love to everybody. Yes, honey. I'm just like, honey, let's just make these plates for these men, child. Yes, trying and failing is different from not trying at all. Exactly, exactly. Yes, she didn't leverage her platform at all. Yeah, just let me just move it along, child. Yeah, next topic, honey. Next topic. Let's just move on along, honey. Let's just move on, child. Let's just two-step on out of here, child. Yes, it's nothing to do about being a mother or a single mother. That's what I don't even know. I don't know how we got that. Did I say anything about being a mother? I didn't say anything about that, did I? Let's just make these plates for these men, child. Child, I get it. Honey, I'm just worn out. I'm just like, you know what? Let's just make these plates for these men. Child, I'm just like, you know what? Let me just next case, y'all. Next case, child. It is all good over here. I think it is. No, yes, but remember, this is not a normal circumstance. I'm talking about this is for somebody who's on television, who has the world at their feet. This is not about single mothers who don't have the opportunities. I'm not talking about single mothers who don't have the opportunities or the platform. I'm talking about a woman who had the platform and fumbled the bag. That's what I'm talking about. I wasn't even talking about motherhood or single mothers, and I wasn't even talking about that. I'm just talking about when you are blessed with a platform, you need to utilize it and go all out. Put the pedal to the metal. Do not fumble the blessing that God has given you. That was my thing, child. That was it. I'm moving on. Let's move along. I'm moving along, child. I'm moving along. So, well, this was wonderful conversation. Oh, this was a wonderful conversation, y'all. Let's drop some beats. Oh gosh. Yeah, we talked about Karen. We should have stayed on Karen, honey. We should have stayed on Karen. If I had known, we should have stayed on Karen. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I don't really know where to go from here. Oh my goodness, y'all. So you say you're screaming. Listen, y'all, this was fun. Talk about OC. Will I ever do the Valley Persian reviews? Yes, I will. There's just so much TV on, y'all. There is so much TV on, child. What I'm gonna try to find some time to talk about the Valley Persian style, okay? Oh yeah, Kyle and Amanda, they filed for divorce. So yes, the Valley Persian style is really good. Ready for your weekly nap during Beverly Hills, child. You said, child, we got in that GMC, grabbed that steering wheel like Angel, and went in a road trip with this live. We sure did. Y'all have me screaming. Brooke, saw you went out last night. What'd you have for dinner? Oh. I don't even know what I had for dinner. I forgot. I don't even know what I had for dinner last night. I'm like, why does last night feel like it was a million years ago? Child, I'm hungry. You know what? I'm hungry. We're getting off base here. I don't want to start anything, child. You said, huh? I'm like, you know what, y'all? We're gonna wrap it up. You know, honey, the way I am about to just, oh, I went to Joe's Stone Crab in DC. They have Joe's in Miami, DC, and Chicago. Jameer, you have me screaming right now. Jameer, please, not these question marks. Jameer, you have me screaming right now. You like, what? Hey, KJ Mita, thank you for the super chat. Just sending love. So glad I caught alive. Thank you. Thank you so much. Child, we have a lot. Baby, when I tell you, this kind of felt like divorce day all over again. When we talked about that topic 2 weeks ago, and a melee broke out at the last 5 minutes. It feels like these last 15 minutes went off the rails. Yes, honey, on that note, exactly. Babe, put me through a lot in this chat, okay? Yeah, there's Joe's Stone Crab in DC, Chicago, and Miami. And I've been to the one in Chicago when I lived there. It's a beautiful restaurant. Chef's kiss, okay? Steakhouse, steak and seafood. Food is phenomenal. Phenomenal, okay? You're going to have a good time. Make sure you're dressed. Have a good old time. It's a good, okay? Absolutely, definitely go. Is the bus still running? It's on North Avenue. Yup, in Chicago. Yeah, honey, I was trying to give y'all a cute one, too, and then it turned into a... Yes, honey. We have that PTSD, honey. Let's go make these plates for these men, honey. Oh my gosh, y'all. Please. You said you'll be in Manhattan in a couple of weeks. Do you have any recommendations on things to do or nice restaurants? Oh, do you like museums? We have all the fabulous museums, nightlife, restaurants off the top of my head. I don't know what do you like to eat? Like, what's your favorite, like, cuisine? Like, what do you, I'll give you some of mine. So I like Restoration Hardware and Meatpacking District. It's a beautiful spot. You have pasties. You have, if you like French food, off the top of my head, recommendations of places to eat. Wait, hold on. Let me just look at my resi and see what I have. Sorry. I'm like, woo, this live kind of hit me, y'all. Oh, do you like Italian food? I like Arthur and Sons. Arthur and Sons is really good. You need a reservation. I like the Wren. The Wren is a really nice, cute bar. Where else? Do you like Catch? Catch is cute. Chow is always a good time. There's Philippe Chow. I like Philippe Chow's now in Meatpacking District. A cute, sexy vibe. Oh, Say Less. Say Less is another good spot. Yes. No. We're 3 hours in, y'all. I'm running out of steam. We could talk about food another day. All right. Oh, I would love for a fine dining live segment or a YouTube short. You have such an elevated palate. Thank you. Tao is always a great time. This is Divorce Gay Part 2, child. Oh, yes. Yeah, Nordstrom, honey. Nordstrom, Bloomingdale's. You're going to always get you a good piece, okay? All right, y'all. I'm going to go and probably order some dinner because this live took it out of me. I don't feel like cooking a thing. So I will see you all next week. Maybe if I'm up to it, I'll hop on Sunday for Beverly Hills. But if you don't see me, I will see you all on Monday for Potomac, Lord willing. Okay. So you guys have a great rest of your evening. Have a great weekend. Have a safe weekend. Have a warm weekend. And I will see you all on Monday. Okay. But bye, guys. Have a good night.